How's everyone doing tonight? Hope you're all having a fantastic night. I'm having a fantastic night. Welcome to the DXBL Heavyweight Division, week number 3. A lot of familiar faces. We got a lot of monsters seeded today. I think I stopped seeding around Saintzumi because once you get to here, it's like a 1 and 2 record. So at that point, like I don't want to seed the monsters high on purpose, you know, because like you've lost more than you've won. 800 power, which seems low until you think about his name and think about what techs he could possibly have. That would make 800 power not be too big of a deal.
He didn't expect the rematch between Ollies and Twiddle first round.
Ollies and Twiddle me this? Yeah, they're just randomly placed. So we're gonna have to get that right away. Neither of those monsters were seeded, so I don't know. I'm hoping Twiddle me this wins. Thank you for the bits, Jimbeezy. Thank you as always. You're very generous. I need to make a new emote because this man is helping the channel out so much that I literally have additional slots because of him. Okay, here we go. 39%. Fuck, that's an instant kill though. You know, when I'm right, I'm right. Barely an instant kill, but still an instant kill. Why did the thing close so quick? It didn't. It's the same 30 seconds it always is. That's a flop. That's a flop. Nostramus is gonna have to attack a lot, though. He's in his flop era. Ooh, Dust Cloud, not gonna do a lot of damage. He's really hoping to land the diving press with this build. Like, that's basically the build. He's going for it. He knows what he wants. What's his self-damage based on? It's its own force value, and then it takes your monster's offense and defense into consideration. So the fact that he has 800 defense really helps him, like, tank the hit. And then also, I think it's only, like, 30 force, as opposed to the 60 force on the actual tech. There's the grit. He's got enough to use it. Does he go for it? Or just let it slip? And he lets it slip. 40% chance to win is not too bad, you know? Not too bad at all. Nostramus, I don't think has max speed. No. You're late? It's only the first match. You've missed 2 games. There's game 3, just in time to see the belly flop. Oh my god, the damage roll. He leaves with 1 health. There's the reel, though. Holy shit. We see a real diving press. This is going to do no damage. 111 damage on wing combo. Bellyflop no longer has guts for regen. Look at this shit. Now this is going to do a lot of damage. Pretty big difference from the 111 we just saw. Oh my god, fuck it. Let's do it. Bellyflop moves on. Oh my god. Had to do 1 damage, had reel up, meaning he probably wouldn't have got to attack again if he missed. He wins it. Nostramus, the number 1 seeded monster in this tournament. Number 2, I believe, in the entire heavyweight division. Out first round. Gotta make that losers run. This is just what Nostramus wants, though. He's just gonna farm losers for high elo now. Hollies and Twiddle me this. We saw this yesterday. When, or on Monday. Hollies is Jimbeezy's monster, his Suezo. And Twiddle me this is the new Mew I made. And Mew got fucked up. But we'll see if that happens again. Okay, predictions live. Who do you like? Love when monsters know what they're supposed to do. When they do the thing. Yeah, I feel that. Okay. So who do you like? Do you like the kitty cat? Do you like the Suezo? About 5 seconds left. Those bets in. Okay, here we go. They start outer range 4. I-beam opener? No I-beam opener this time. Kiss opener. Goes for the Smoochie. This is the Smooch. Death to Smoochie. You guys remember that movie? Twiddling miss at 52. They both got about 50 guts. Telekinesis at 70. Twiddling 2, that's going to miss as well. This is looking bad. Yikes. Yikes. Hits the Telekinesis. A little bit of Withering. Hits a second one. Twiddling this. Still in it. Lost about 30 guts from that, though. Chance to proc power here on every Tail Assault. The bullying. It's the Twiddling. How much damage are you looking at? 354. Hollies has the lead. Telekinesis at 73. It's going to land. I don't even know if a Grit will give him enough time. Hollies wins game 1. Hollies using his most accurate tech every time. Knows what it needs to do to win. That's two fights in a row where one monster knows exactly what needs to happen. Headbutt's gonna land. Big crit for 350. Holly's down to half health. Another headbutt. Won't kill even if it lands. Holly's with a massive guts lead. Kiss at 47%. That's going to miss. Into the Telekinesis that lands, though. A little bit of a guts lead on Holly's to make that happen. Twiddling at 47. It lands. How much damage? 333. Holly's left with 20 health. Another kiss at 45. That's going to miss. Both in the 20s. Who's attacking next? I-Beam at 42, it could kill on a crit. It can kill without a crit, I think. Lick at 43, it hits. Ooh, big crit there. Proc's real, and there's power. Both monsters can attack. Lick at 44, hits again. Are you kidding me? Oh my god. I can't catch a break in this game. Like, if you want to feel good about yourself, put your monster up against mine, because the game is decided I'm not allowed to win. Sally Bones and Delta up next. Okay, predictions live. Can TD fight your monster? Feel lucky now? I don't know if TD can beat any of the monsters I built for lightweight, if I'm being honest. But if you built another monster, I think so. Real power wins, indeed. Okay, the first time seeing Delta. Dual shots miss at 48%. It's the head assault, 338 damage. Down to half health. Exact same build as Twiddle, just with more life, less offense. Ooh, crits for 340, Delta in the yellow. He got Twiddling at 47 and misses. Hammerfall 41, that's going to miss as well. Delta not landing anything. Goes for another Hammerfall. That one's going to land, but it might be too little too late. Sally Bones has a pretty big guts lead and a life lead. Scratch lands to win game 1. Twist his dick. Give him the old dick twist. The old dick twiddle, you know? Drill shot misses again. Delta not having a lot of luck with that tech. Oh, there you go. 391 on the crit. Sally Bones down to half health, but has a huge guts lead. Goes for the leaping kick. Just a basic, still pretty solid damage in Twiddling 2 range. Does not go for it though. Dodge the Hammerfall. 75 guts lead. Scratch can do solid damage. 2 in a row should end it. And Sally Bones gonna take that win, moving on to the next round. Isopop and Chimpan up next. Okay. So that went to Sally. Predictions live. Who do you like? First time you've won your first match in DXBL tourney. There's the roar, the 35% roar. That shit never fucking misses. What the hell? I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know how Isopop doesn't win every tournament. The fact that it literally never misses. It's the Bolt. Jamin and Anakai's coming up after this. Goes for another one. Hits him. Chimpan goes down. It's the extra eyes. That might be it. Oh, there's the miss though. Boomerang 72% with the guts lead. 333 damage. Big banana. This might kill. I mean, it's not even gonna hit, so who knows. Now the roar at 37. Oh fuck, he missed 2 in the same match? Oh my god. There's a crit big banana for 500 damage. 500 on the crit. Chimpan wins game 1. It might happen. Big banana opener, not the best move in the world. Oh my god, he's 1 for 3 on it. But Isopop's gonna use those basic techs. Nobody knows how to fight here. Nobody's having a good time. Ice Bomb 49 hits him in the armpit. Big damage. The weak spot on Ape. Ooh, 330 for the crit. 3 in a row? Okay, that'll do it. Okay. That'll do it. Tojam and Anakai up next. Or Anunaki, that's who it is. I keep saying that wrong. I'm reading Anunaki and I'm saying Anakai. I'm fucking stupid. That's my excuse. So I'm sticking to it. Okay. Froze his armpit. 8 freeze hacks, you know? Okay, predictions live. Oh, wait, am I planning to run next week? I'm going to run lightweight and then, I don't know. Lightweight and something else, maybe. Someone enter Anakai, so we have Anunaki versus Anakai, and I can actually say it right for once. So I'm not saying it right now. All in on your boy. Man's going all in. What is all in for him? 4,000? No, you didn't, you weren't even in the top. Damn. Okay, here we go. Hits him with the long punch. Punch him right in the dick. Anunaki's angry. I'd be angry too after that. Not having any fun there. Oh, angry drill shots. Minus 31 guts and a ton of damage. Heavy chop to finish it off. Kapow. Oh, he doesn't go for it. Could have sworn he was gonna. Goes for a sledge fall. Pretty risky. You only gotta do 111 damage, my friend. Slap. Miss at 59. Ooh. Kiss misses. Oh, gets him with the smooch. It's too little too late. This missile's gonna miss. Toe Jam still in this. Goes for another long punch. Ooh, I do not think it's enough, but it's very close. No, it's definitely not enough. There's the fist missile. It misses. Toe Jam needs one more hit. Another long punch at 62. He hits him again. Oh my god. Toe Jam. I don't know how he won that. I don't know how you managed that. God damn. Look at that. Can't be stopped. Okay, and he's just gonna start with it again. He's like, this has been working. Why change things up? There's the crit drill shots, though. Jeez. Crit drill shots is one hit kill. Cost 45, so it better be. 5 for 5 on long punch, 60%. I wish I was 5 for 5 on any fucking match where I had a 60% chance to hit. You know how great that would be? You know what I could do with that power? That was 2-1. What? Anunaki didn't win the first game. He lost the first game. That's a 2-1 now. This is now a 2-1. Okay. Man who's in the future, he could tell. Miss Muter and some name I'm not even gonna bother trying to pronounce. You guys with your Welsh words. I'm just gonna say this, like, I don't know what it is with the Welsh, but vowels exist for a reason, you know? The fuck is this? This might not even be a real word. It's just killing my brain regardless. Miss Muter's a good name, it is. Vowels exist in English for a reason. French, though, they exist in French too. Although a lot of the time, vowels are just apostrophes. It's a bad Scrabble hand. What could you make? You can make weld. You can make fridge. Almost frigid. You can't make frigid, though. Wife. Not a lot of words. Third. It's yours, though, and not French. I know it's not French. You make width. Yeah, that's good. Filthy. That's a good one, too. Dash slash misses. Dearth. Yeah, dearth. The number that comes after fourth. Either of those words in the name are real words in Welsh. I don't know what this is supposed to be. You'd have to ask Mojo. Anyway, the Twiddling wins. Why can't my monster do this, you know? Ooh, the Twiddling 2 misses. We play Scrabble when he comes out. There are far few 2 L's. That's true. Not enough Y's. There's only one Y. Oh. Name from his battle specials? Oh, God. Yeah, I'm not gonna bother ever trying to pronounce it. Can't even read any of the names. Yeah, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, because this is not a word. I thought Kagyakabaso was bad. This is something. We need... I want to give it like 4-to-1 odds that it is a Welsh word. Even though we have Mojo saying in chat that he just made up the name, I think there's a pretty good chance. I'm gonna call him Gruel. Gruel, yeah, that works. Gruel Fried. Friday the 13th. There's Twiddling 2 finally lands as a crit. No crit. Gruel wouldn't have killed though. Gruel's got the punch combo with the anger. Punch, punch, punch. That's gonna kill. 700 damage, but there's the grit. Fried like Frida? Freed? I'm not saying, nah, these are Just as bad as the shit I was saying. Gruel fried, that's definitely 100% what it means in Welsh. Now, if this was Welsh, that would be like the, or like cat. the toast is pretty good. Cat versus cat. The name stumped Google. Yeah, I mean we already know what it is. Like Mojo already said, it's a portmanteau of his battle specials. Yeah, crit or dead and Azul Grand. Azul. Crit or dead. I like crit or dead. I just love this build in general. Power Cato. Azul G. Okay. So, wait a minute, who ended up winning that? What's his name? The Durhan won that one, right? Durhan won it, yeah. Okay, predictions live. Make your bets. Yeah, their crit name Critterus. That's, I mean, you know. God damn, we have so many killers and losers. Losers right now is a bloodbath. I gotta fight Nostramus round 1. And then Tojam and Miss Muter, loser goes out round 1. That's so sad. Damn, what the fuck? This is gonna screw up the standings real bad tonight. Power Kato, a couple of people made this build. Slash Claw. Slash Claw. Tornado Claw. And we dodge the kick. Clap Attack. You don't see Clap Attack very often. If there ever was a night to go 0-2, this is it. I'm feeling it. 0-2 brothers. I think my monster can beat Nostramus. I think my monster can beat any monster, but I do need a little bit of luck. Or just to, like, not so much that I need luck, I just need like 50-50s to go my way. We got another real power. What do we got in it though? Oh shit, this is gonna do a lot of damage. It doesn't kill, leaves him with 6 health. The power kick at 38%, he misses it. Just as real wears out, but it doesn't matter. He only does 77 damage, but he only needs to do a couple of points. Critter Dead's gonna win game 1. Need a Copium emote? We need a lot of emotes. If you guys are in the Discord, ! Discord, I'm going to make an emote suggestion thing, and we will talk about it, because I don't have ideas for 20 more emotes, you know? Ooh, Clap Attack's gonna miss. I like Clap Attack. It's, what do you call it? It's just a bad brow hit, but it looks cool. It smooshes them. I'm a big fan of getting smooshed. TT in the dead Yamcha pose? Oh my god. That's actually pretty good. It'd be good to have a monster in the Yamcha pose, I think. Me facepalming when I get unlucky. Just like all the time. Cram Sam and Eugene Krabs are up next. Critter Dead. A little bit unceremonious, but he just chipped away until he won. Wasn't the most riveting fight. Everything that seemed like it should hit did hit. Eugene K. Goddamn, 999 defense. That is overkill. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay. So 2 tank golems in a row. Bacon emote? Oh, we need a bacon emote for sure. Famous producer Bacon. He hasn't appeared in a video in a little while. What's the last video he was in? Was it the Joker one? I went ham on defense. He went super hard on defense. Dragon? No, this is the arrowhead breed. Oh, dragon for an emote? We got so many ideas. I want to do RNG's Galley. I don't know how to make that work, but the DXBL logo started off as me scribbling, trying to make an RNG's emote, and then I decided to just make it the DXBL logo. 800 defense is best defense numbers. Yeah, because 800 plus maximum form gives you 999. There's a meteor drive, 650. Look at that. That would have killed from full health. Defense is a little overkill. Undine 5-head. Just like a big 5. Just the forehead. With like tic-tac-toe on it. What would you use that for though? The thing is the emotes have to be universal. They can't just be like, you can use this for one thing. Bacon Evil for where he is for us to slam when he's getting into trouble. Oh my god, and the Angry Kamikaze. Crits, so many crits. Eugene Krabs not staying down, but he's got no guts. And the face attack just gonna bonk him. I love Dagon. Dagon has a unique eating animation because Golem's mouth is not normally at his chest. Normally it's like, you know, at his face. But he doesn't just put the food into his forehead. It's a different eating animation. If I remember correctly. Maybe he does put the food in his forehead. I'm pretty sure it's unique though. Tipper F Smash and Lob Zombie. Did I ever make I don't think I ever made a VOD of Dragula 5000. That might be like one of the next VODs I put up. If you guys were around for Dragula 5000, the worm I made in Monster Rancher 1 that started off with like 12 for every stat. Or worse, it was fucking brutal. It was a brand new file, a monster with those stats. But we managed to win. Managed to beat the game, and he got very fat by the end. Dagon and Pressure, probably good pals. They look very friendly, you know? Has there ever been a monster named Grits and Crits? No. There is not, but that would, that'd be very hard for me to say. I already mess up Grit and Crit all the time. It's the same sound. The same word. It's not the same word. Arrowhead Supremacy. It's been a while since we've seen another Arrowhead. It's been a while since I... Oh man, we're not getting in there. Lob Zombie. What's he got? Oh, is it just the basics? Just a basics build. Slash combo. Shit never, ever misses. Ever. Ever, ever. Forever, ever? It begins. It begins. I love how Tipper F Smash just completely forgoes his namesake and gets as close as possible to swing the fucking nuke every time. I mean, I guess the Tipper F Smash is the nuke in Smash Bros, but he's not spacing it, you know? He's just walking up. He's got power. Now here's where you slash combo. Yeah, baby. That would have done like 4,000 damage. Claw Assault gonna finish him off. Lob Zombie wins. Arrowhead's basics, these three attacks are incredibly good. Maybe the best set of basics in the game. Once you include Long Punch. So good. It's the Rush Slash. 221 damage. Zane really doing the most. Zane doesn't know how to hit slash combo. It's the punch at 67. 65, that's gonna bonk him. Holy fuck, that's a lot of damage. Tipper F Smash, you know, win by the slash combo, die by the slash combo. Feel it. That is a cool lobster. Kick combo. Gets him. How much damage are we looking at? 300? 367, no withering. Puts him in the yellow. Boss Assault at 60, that's gonna kill. And that's it. So Tipper F Smash and losers too. This is fucked. Oh my god. I no longer feel bad about... I haven't had a monster go 0-2 yet. I've had my monsters last 3 tournaments go 1-2, so you know, consistency is key. But now, it's just like, goddamn, it's starting to get hectic. Anything goes. Bluest Boy up next. A hair. I haven't raised a competitive hair in a long time. I raised one, and I grossly misread what the meta was going to be, and he did so badly, and it was really funny. Oh, it would help if I actually spelt that wrong, right? Roll 3d6. Haven't seen roll 3d6 in a while. Whose Keto was that? Is it a crit build? It didn't proc power. It looks like it was probably a crit build. It had a lot of crits. I mean, it's impossible to tell with that. It's impossible to tell with percentages, but I assume it was. Mustard Arrow was so haunted. Love that name. It's a great name. Taranago is your first monster ever. You got bang on him, did turn 8 to see it, and then he died when he got him back. I remember that. I remember not being able to, like, not knowing you could check your monster's text in the menu. And having to go to tournaments to see, like, what he's got. Oh my god, does he just have straight and 1-2 punch? Oh, he's got Big Bang. Oh, fuck. So he's got 4 techs in slot 1. The gas. Gassing him. 3 cubes. You have 10 minutes to move each cube. What we got? Gas. People have, like, talked to me, like, when the whole conversation came up of, like, being able to delete text, everybody kept talking about hair. And it's like, do you know how fucking powerful hair would be if you never had to worry about gas? Do you know how strong and unlimited hair is? Because we got that in hard mode, and he's a menace. How do you dodge the 3 cubes? The 2 on the outside are an illusion. Oh, stab hits at 51. It'd be better Golem. It kind of is, even though, I mean, Golem's been buffed in hard mode as well. Not, like, significantly. Mostly his shittier attacks have been buffed. It's not like Golem's stronger than he was. Oh my god. The hard straight KO? God damn. Okay, well, that's a 2-0. Who's up next? We got a Wookie and Gin and Juice. One two is one of the best basics to stomp casual play. If you get like 600 power and 600 skill, you've won the game with hair. With just 1-2 punch. Wookie Gin. How's it spelled? It's just Gin. Jin J. You can call me Jin J. Oh yeah, it's the new bottle. This one where his like foot explodes. Hell yeah, I'm into that. Okay, predictions live. After raising a monster for Macho's hard mode tournament, I'd be super happy to see hard mode tournaments. Such a better raising experience and balancing. I know. It's, I'm telling you guys, people are very hesitant. They're like, I don't like the game. And it's like, do you not like the game or do you just think you don't like the game? It's totally fine to prefer DX. Like, I get it. I get it. But we will be doing hard mode tournaments eventually. It's not going to completely supplant DX. I'm not going to split the user base like that. What's different about raising? It is so much faster. You can build a competitive monster in like an hour and a half if you know what you're doing. Like fresh off disc for an hour and a half. Punch. Misses. It's also much easier for me to check if people are cheating. We haven't had a lot of cheaters. We had a couple of people in the Deluxe Cup and then that's been it. If other people have been cheating, I mean, it hasn't been so egregious that it's been something I've been able to pick up. Also, that's a one-hit kill. God damn. There hasn't been anything that's been like so powerful that like it being cheated makes a difference. I'm sure there's people who cheat to like get their stats 1 under the cap or whatever. Heavy kick, look at this. Look at that. Non-Euclidean kick. It's the punch. Ooh. Rushing punch misses. The headbutt's gonna miss. A Wookie feeling the twiddle me this pain. There's the twiddling too. 36% chance to hit. He's just swinging. How's that animation? So there's a weird thing with golems. Oh my god. Gin and Juice gonna... I don't know. I'm not even talking about this anymore. Golem's heavy kick. That glitch doesn't really happen in Monster Rancher 2. But in Monster Rancher 2, a lot of Golem's feet are not the same shape as a normal Golem foot. So when it expands for the big kick, the transparency and stuff causes the animation to like break a little bit. Like maybe it looks like the foot is like broken into little pieces or something like that. I think the fact that this one's like a triangle, like a wedge of cheese or something, like really, really fucks with whatever algorithm is being used to expand the model, and it just like doesn't know where to go. Can't bet right? Feel that. I feel that. I stopped betting on my own tournaments a little while ago because this shit is... This is rough. Wait a minute, how much battery do I have on my phone right now? 58%? I think we're gonna start betting. You guys are about to see the return of Moosey B money. And I'm gonna show you all a thing or two about betting. Okay, hell yeah. Getting an ad. Moosey B Money's my second account. I use it just to bet on this. And to give other people a second follow. To help them get affiliate and stuff like that. What's this? Ooh, UFO. What? Is it the same monster as last night? No, wait. That's confusing. As long as you upload the right one. As long as you have the right one uploaded, I don't care. But, like... just make sure you don't make the mistake. Okay. So that goes to the Golem. Predictions live. What do you like here? Oh, fuck. I've only got 30 bits. Or 30 chips right now. I must have gone all in and then because my phone was dying and then never got to watch my own stream again. Okay, why am I watching 1080p on my phone? Watch this shit in 160 because I don't need to see anything. Okay. I only got 30 bits in. Let's hope I make some money. Time to rig matches. I mean, I don't really have a way to do that. I actually do technically have a way to do that, but I never would. I'm not even gonna tell you how. Ooh, who's gonna win game one? Goddamn. Couldn't decide to get locked out. Indecision kills, brother. The electric stab. Give him the electric chair. Oh, he's angry. Angry spin slash. Good damage. Good withering. But Uwu is big, tanky boys. Oh, crits, but keeps him alive. There's the Fury. Oh, shit. You're in trouble now. Violent Shell with Fury is so funny. He doesn't go for it, though. He goes for Whip with Fury. It misses. But now he's got 89 guts, so he can do whatever he wants. He goes for the electric whip. That's going to land. That's a KO. 742 damage. Gets the grit. Uwu can attack. Leglord is not in a slot where he has any techs. He goes for the weapon throw. Oh no, he's throwing it away. He's literally throwing the match. Electric stab 48%. He swings it. It misses. 10 seconds left. What do we got? Another electric whip at 41. That's going to whiff as well. Leglord just needs to use a power tech. But he's not going to. Oh my god. He's not going to. Curse of the Mr. Stromboli. It's real. It's real, I'm telling you. Leglord, 0-2. Literal throws. Mango and Kabutaku. Mango. Mango's a nice build. It's just a simple ape, you know? Nothing special about it. Just goes to work at 9, clocks in, does his shift. He's friends with everybody. Kabutaku. Just a great guy. You set your watch by that monster. Okay. Puts on the tie. You know, loves his kids. Gives him a smooch on the way out the door in the morning. He's an upstanding member of society. He's just... I mean... He literally doesn't get off his ass, but yes. It ain't glamorous, but it's honest. Ape would be good for a Pog emote? Ooh. You could do a lot. No, you know, Ape is perfect for Resident Sleeper. That's, I think that's what we're gonna do with Ape. That'd be fantastic. It'd be good for Pog, too. Horn Smash? Oh god, big opener for Kabutaku. Mango with the thwack. He's fighting a tank, so he's gonna need more than one thwack. Slap, slap. Zill's also good for snoring. Why is Zilla good for snoring? He doesn't have anything to do with laziness. Baku would be good for Resident Sleeper. Just napping. Ooh, punch combo misses. This is bubbles. Because of his bubbles? Classic snoring. When you just spit bubbles. Oh my god, I'd see a doctor if that was happening. Roll assault to finish it off. Oh my god, Mango can't be stopped. 1 second left on the clock, he gets it. Already looks drowsy, so I think he fits Resident Sleeper. Yeah, that would be good too. Either way, I think both of them would be good. Like in cartoons, like the snot bubble you're talking about. The thwack opener. Angry. Thwack is one of the only techs in the game that has a really long animation time for like very little damage, but it's pretty good because it's so cheap for what it does. It does a little bit of withering. It's also a great anti-speed monster tech. It's fairly accurate and only costs 16. Does a ton of damage. Another thwack. Thwack and claw assault. Claw assault? Oh, the arrowhead move. Yeah, that's a good one. Oh, the dive assault misses. Goes for it again. It hits. That's a KO. Oh, it's not a KO. Oh my god. How did that not kill? How did that not kill? Mango. Hanging in there. Mango not going down. Who's next? Saintzumi and Passion. It's JP's. A lot of white Suezos. Start a prediction. Who would we like? Prediction is live. I'm up to 64 chips. It's only Hammerfall level because it's cheap. I mean, Hammerfall would have killed there though. Might have been Suezo Forma de Blanco versus El Hermano Saintzumi. Ooh, I-beam opener. A power jumping claw. It misses. He's still got guts. Ah, he's put on the ground. Passion wins game 1. Ooh, Passion. Dodges that fire charge. Saintzumi in a little bit of trouble. Goes for the smooch. We haven't seen smooch land yet today, and it's not gonna land now. Kiss isn't a bad tech. Is this the Super Bowl your coworkers keep talking about? This is exactly it. Welcome. I'm John Madden. Jumping Claw 47%, misses again. Goes for the smooch. Ah, he gets him. So much damage, so much withering. It's a little bit risky, it's a little bit expensive, but it's such a good tech. So visceral, it is. Goes for the I-beam. Saintzumi rolls out of the way. Bite at 44. Saintzumi can't land anything, though. Having a hard time. He's missed every single tech. Wow. I mean... Is anyone surprised, though? It is JP's monster. It is JP's monster. Sputnik and Banana Blade up next. Oops. Sputnik and Banana Blade. We saw Banana Blade on Monday. Another Power Kato. I think it's power. I don't remember if it's power. It might have the Withering Techs. Sputnik. Sputnik, one of the best monsters in heavyweight right now. It's just a classic, strong golem build, but tank. And Banana Blade. Bamammer Blade. I don't know how to spell words. .791 speed. 791 speed didn't do me any favors. Hopefully it does Banana Blade a little bit better. Predictions live. Who do you like? Is it though? What do you mean is it though? Like it's literally ranked one of the highest. Sputnik's like 6th overall in the league right now. Sputnik is 11th. Really high up. We've got 53 monsters in heavyweight right now. And we're going to have about 70 after this. Yeah, here we go. The double Phantom Claw. It's a little bit of damage. Not too bad. Maybe not the best opener versus a tank. There's the charge. That's going to put Banana Blade on the back foot. 900 skill golem gonna be hard? Yeah, but it's been working. As much as it is hard, it's been working for him. Oh boy, what's he got? Another Phantom Claw? No, it goes for Drill Claw instead. Big ol' stab. Procs the anger. Another angry charge, 43%. Misses this one. It's literally just a banana. I don't know. I wouldn't eat bananas if that's what they looked like. That's just me though. That's just me. Claw combo, good option. Goes for it. Probably about 300 damage. 399. Ooh, just enough. Banana Blade's gonna win. This banana tastes sharp. It tastes like hurting. Citroni's got such a cool card. He's such a freak. Wonder if he peels banana Suezo subs with that stringy banana part. That's gross. Don't put that evil in my chat. Get out of here. The charge. Why has he got anger? Oh no. He grits. He's still hanging out, but goddamn. He's got no depth perception. That's his problem. Kick at 29% misses. We got another Drill Claw. A crit would be nice here. He doesn't get the crit. He is bad-natured, so he might have the stress bonus. Throw hit at 37, it misses. Oh boy. Goes for another Drill Claw. He can't get it to crit. Oh, he procs ease. He's got a shot here. Charge at 20%, it misses. Banana Blade is going to have one more chance to attack. Choose wisely. Swing or don't swing. It's your prerogative, my friend. Sputnik's gonna take game 2. Does Suezo have a butt? No. Suezo's buttless. Turn claws. A little bit of damage there opening up, but the charge and retaliation puts him in the yellow. Anger. You know, not a terrible time to have anger. 44% on Brow Smash is spooky, but that misses. Drill Claw is going to hit with a little bit of a guts lead. Still no crits. He's got a high crit build. And it's not crit once. Pushes them away. Literal skill issue. Brow Smash 25. It's going to miss again. Banana Blade basically has this in the bag. But he might just blow it again like he did last time. There's another Drill Claw. Has to attack like 100 times. There's the grit. We got 5 seconds left. Sputnik's not out of it yet. He does have a guts lead. He can attack first. Slap at 40, but he goes for the charge. That charge is going to land. Do we see a grit? No grit. Sputnik wins on the grit comeback with 0 seconds left. I'll do it. I'm glad I didn't bet on that one. Oops. Because I would have bet wrong. That's a 2-1 for Sputnik. Next up, we got Tango and Fluid Fist. So we got more Catos. Okay. Intelligence Cato and Power Undine. It's quite the matchup. Sorry, prediction. Who do you like here? He has so many knives, he didn't use any of the knives. This is the last match in round 1. Oh, I got in time. Okay. I got in time. Need a just hit emote. Do we have one that fits forehead? Oh, we got Undine. Just call it 5 head. Oh, the bolt's gonna do a little bit of damage. A little bit of withering there. Big missile emote. How do we make that work? System just ate 200 of your points without adding them to the bet. It either did add them to the bet or it didn't actually bet. That happens a lot, but it'll work itself out by the time the prediction's over. Thrust hits. Not gonna kill. Fluid Fist has a shot. Ooh, Aqua Whip lands. It's not enough damage though, and then she runs away. She could have done it, but she didn't do it. Frog Hopper Pepega emote. Interesting. That could be pretty good. The thing about emotes is that they're all just derivative, right? Like, if you want to make your own, it's bad. You just got to do a thing that someone else has done. Hell yeah, the 3 Cold Fogs. Twister Claw 67, good crit on that. Another Cold Fog. God damn. God damn. Dolphin Blow at 48%. It hits. 551 damage. Tango with a little bit of a guts lead though. He's still in it. 38% on Oil Spray. It will kill if it lands. It does not land though. Fluid Fist. Goes for the 2 whips. That misses. Really quick animation on the miss though. Fluid Fist still in it. Twister Claw 68. That's his finisher. He lands it. It kills. Tango's gonna land just enough. to win 2-0. Okay, so that's the end of round 1. If you want to check the bracket, exclamation mark bracket, it'll show you the link. Bellyflop and Holly's up next. Okay, your first win? Hell yeah, there you go. Okay, so that goes to Tango. Predictions live, who do you like? How did Uwu do? He won round 1. Because his opponent literally threw the match. I mean, like, literally threw the match. It was a guaranteed win for his opponent, and then he decided to use weapon throw instead of anything else that actually did damage. Okay, there we go. I-beam opener, 341 damage. Diving press hits. Not gonna kill. Oh, it crits! Holy fuck! He's like, what? 3 out of 5 attempts, I think he's landed? Or 4? No, 4 out of 6, I think, at this point. Hiss is probably the play in this matchup. Huge withering. 2 in a row? That's honestly not too bad. Get rid of all of those guts. Bellyflop's down to half health. Holly's has a much faster guts regeneration rate. Lick would be good too. Goes for the lick. Oh, crits for 270. It's even the tail assault withering 10 guts. Gets the maximum wither on that. Telekinesis gonna bring Bellyflop back to 0 guts as well. Just not able to attack, and there's the ease. 44 damage needs to be done, and Holly's wins game 2. Another kiss. Just Bellyflop just not able to attack. Slow guts rate tanks. I'm telling you, it's a struggle. It's hard to make that work. Game 2 goes to Holly's. On to game 3. Dustcloud 57%, it misses. In range for Lick. That's gonna be a pretty big counterattack. 26 guts down, hits it again. Another 34 guts down. So we saw like the minimum roll and the maximum roll back to back. Bellyflop down to half health. I love how this guy's got like an eyeball inside his mouth for some reason. Like, I don't know why. I don't know if it's a fucked up texture or if it's intentional, but it's really silly. Love wins. Oh, he hits him with charge with ease active? Oh my god. Holly's took double damage from that. Ease doubles the amount of damage you take. Oh boy. Holly's on the ropes now. He's winning, but struggling a little bit. Telekinesis will run down the clock. He goes for it. And gets the KO. Holly's wins that one. That was sketchy, but he won it 2-1. Withering too strong. Sally Bones and Isopop up next. Okay, so that goes to Holly's. What am I up to? Up to 240 chips. I had... How many did I have when I started? I had 30 when I started, so I'm doing okay. Some of that is just income from like watching the stream. You get chips over time. A lot of people liking Sally Bones right now. Oh. Yeah, about 64% on Sally Bones. Got a couple of big bets on Isopop, but Sally Bones can finish that off. Ice Beam 46%, good opener. Very cheap. Misses the bolt at 46. Scratch at 75, that's going to land for 279 damage. Ooh, lightning lands, 174 damage, minus 35 guts. Big withering on that. It's another scratch. Big crit. Wow. One hit away. Leaping Kick will do it. Twiddling at 48%. Hits the 50-50. Essentially 50-50. 478 damage. Only needed to do like 60. Sally Bone's going to take game 1. Game 2. Roar. Roar has not had the same luck it normally does today. And the Twiddling 2 in retaliation. Jesus Christ. 900 damage. There's the grit. Isopop's not out. But it's going to have a hard time getting back into this. Scratch going to finish that off. Sally Bones wins 2-0. Anunaki and Gruel up next. Okay, so Sally Bones wins that one. Prediction is live. Who do you like here? Gotta check the spelling. I did have to check the spelling. I don't fucking know. You guys aren't giving me an easy job with these names. Exact same build, but one's a robot and one's a knight. Okay. Drill Shots opener, miss at 53%, dash slash immediate retaliation, 600 damage on the basic attack, oh my god. Swing at 49, swings it, misses. Gruel still at full health. Million Sabs 59%. Got him about 1,000,000 times there. Gruelfried. Siegfried's lesser known little brother, yeah. He turns into Daymare. Drill Shots opener, 551 damage. Big damage on the dash slash. Flash slash is going to miss at 50-50, but he does a little hop around. Oh, right into laser cutter range. Gets bopped. Bippity boppity boo. We got a game 3. Prediction. Who is the favorite here? Is 54-46. Very even. This match has been pretty even too. Laser cutter just hits. It hits quite often. Oh, the foolery? The foolery loss? Oh no. I hate to see it. Crit or Dead and Tram Sam coming up next. Critord, the big red dog. Okay. Predictions live. Who do you like? Fully makes enemy auto attack? No, it doesn't, but they will take advantage of it occasionally. Wow, we got 1,000 on Crit or Dead already. Damn, 2K on Tram Sam. Okay, here we go. What did it end up at? 56 to 44. Very close once again. Drill Claw hits on the 50-50. 399 damage. Tram Sam into the green. Goes for it again. Misses. Meteor Drive at 48%. It's going to land. That's a KO. He grits. He's not out of it yet. That's a lot of damage, though. That's a lot of damage. Tram Sam's got a lot of accurate attacks, too, to finish off the match with. Giant Whip's not one of them, but he's going to land it anyway. You gonna start batting reckless now that your boys are gone? Well, they're still losers. It's not over yet. If it was just single a limb, we'd be done by like 10. Flash Claws 55%. 301. Hits it again. 242 puts him in the yellow. Kamikaze 77% chance to hit. Going to land. Crits for 700 damage. Tram Sam showing him how you crit. This is how you crit. Quick 2-0. Lob Zombie and Bluest Boy up next. That's the first bet of the night that I've lost. Unfortunate. Disappointed. Okay, predictions live. Who do you like? Who do you like? Who am I going to bet on here? Still got 300 chips. I still have 10 times what I had when I started tonight. Sam Sam Wrecking Shop after going 0-2 last week. It happens. Going 0-2 doesn't necessarily mean your monster's bad. Maybe they rolled into bad matchups. Maybe they got unlucky. It's not really a very strong indictment one way or the other. If your monster does really well or really badly, unless they've won like 400 matches in a row or something, then they're like OP. But other than that, luck is a huge determining factor every week. Punch miss at 65%. That boy's like 00255. He's got the full B on the RGB. Long punch gonna miss. Long punch gonna land. Leaves him with 21 health though. Oh, the punch follow up. Lob Zombie knows what he wants. He's going for it. Bluest Boy still in it. Still alive. Straight at 74%. Hits 269 damage. He can attack again if he wants. And he's going to with gas, which is not the right play. But crits for 17 damage. So that's more than I was expecting. 2 in a row. It's essentially nothing, but it's not exactly nothing. Clawsaw gonna finish it off. 414 on the crit. Lob Zombie gonna take game 1. Lob Zombie's a great name. A lot of good names this night. This night? Who says that? Tonight. Goes for the Big Bang, it misses. Looks like a crit build. It does look like a crit build. The additional 10% chance shouldn't be proccing that much, though. But it's helping. 3 in a row. That'll do it. Lob Zombie moves on. Basics Arrowhead. Utilitarian build. Getting the job done. Hasn't run into a tank yet. But he might. Given the next match. Gin and Juice. And the heavyweight version of Uwu. Okay, so that went to the lobster. Predictions live. Who do you like here? Didn't kill a tank before? Lob Zombie, this is his first tournament. That shit's gonna struggle versus tanks. It can win, because it can dodge. But it's not an anti-tank build by any means. Golem versus a tank. Always spooky. Yeah, I've just been betting half my chips every time, regardless of how I feel about the matchup. Violent Shell, 43%. He swings it. It lands. Doesn't kill, though. Lot of withering. Procs anger. This golem's got anger. Give me my chips back. Oh, no. What the fuck, man? Procs Fury immediately? Oh, God. 73% on Numbing Stab. I've been had. This isn't fair. What the hell? He fought Tipper round 1. He did fight Tipper round 1. That's right. He did fight Tipper round 1. Tipper is not a tank, though. So that's a very interesting thing to bring up. Brow Smash lands. Violent Shell's going to miss at 47%. Brow hit. 207 puts him in the yellow. Rocks the anger. 50-50 on Numbing Stab with anger. It hits. No withering on that attack, though. On the Brow Smash, this will close it out. Gin and Juice going to win game number 2. Must have forgot to make it just minus nature after getting 100 stress. This guy trying to steal chips from me. Violent Shell 43%. I can't talk numbers. Oh, the Roll Assault follow-up, though? Fucking blasted. But he's alive. So anyway, I started blasting. UFO hanging in there. Has just enough guts to make this happen. But Gin and Juice just needs one attack. Electric Whip, 41%. Good damage, good withering. Gin and Juice still just needs a punch. Brow hit. He swings it. It lands. Gin and Juice is gonna win. 2-1. The speed at which Golem walks up and smashes your brow, it makes you think that he's just crawling the rest of the time, right? And then he's like, he's got like another gear that he like grinds into that gear, and then all of a sudden he like teleports behind you. Mango and Passion. Oh shit, we got a cocktail coming up next. It's gonna be a juicy match. Okay, so that goes to Freeman and his monster Gin and Juice. Prediction is live. JP's got one joke. And that's it, right there. We love him for it, but we also make fun of him for it. The 4-speed difference, that's what's going to make the difference. Passion is not optimized. It is de-optimized. I forgot to bet. That's okay. I won a lot of chips on the last one. At 750. We started at 30. We're doing good. He misses. Telekinesis. A little bit of damage. A little bitty damage. Goes for the thwack. 54%. That's going to miss as well. When betting against JP, remember, you're betting against JP. You're betting against a man who just will dodge everything, no matter the percent. Oh. Trying to teach me how to play the game? Or like Pogshin? Ew. Never say that to me again. Never say that to me or my son again. It's the double tail assault, the triple tail assault. Less than 50% chance. He just did 3 coin flips in a row and got heads all 3 times. For no reason, just to stunt. Just to say he could. Did fucking nothing. But he did it. He did it. Kiss at 38%, that's gonna miss. Mango with a big guts lead. This is where Mango wants to be. Having a massive guts lead as Ape is huge. He's not gonna take any damage, he's gonna do so much more damage. Another tail assault, he'll take it, he doesn't care. Slap at 65. Look how much damage he's gonna do. 314 damage, that's his weakest tech. 65% chance to hit. Misses it the second time. It's in range for Thwack, though Thwack will kill here. 54%, that misses as well. Passion still needs to land something if he wants to win. 74% on Telekinesis, 46 on I-Beam. Mango gonna attack first. I-Beam's going to miss. He runs down the clock, he hits it the second time? I'm telling you. I'm telling you. I don't know what was in that keyboard juice that he drank, but it fucking gave him superpowers. I'm telling you. Sputnik and Tango up next. I'm really mad I didn't bet, because I was going to go all in on Passion. Because why would I bet against JP? Why would I bet against that luck? That's like you roll up to a roulette table, and they tell you, hey, this table's broken, and half the time, the black spaces turn red. And you're like, oh, I don't know, I think I'm going to bet on black. And they're like, no, like, you don't get anything different. Like, you don't get a bonus if it lands on black. Like, sometimes they just become red. You should bet on red. I don't know. I don't know about that. Like, just bet for JP. He's got that luck. Magnet and his Tango. Sputnik and Tango. And you guys, dude, I would have cleaned up there because I don't have enough chips to bet, but straight slurping the KBJ. KB and J Otter. GG, shake my hand, shake my hand. Do the noodle dance, JP. Okay, we got big bets on Tango starting up. Did I get in time? I did get in time. Let's go. Brow Smash 29%. Sputnik has still never faced a tank. Well, I mean, whose fault is that? I know it's luck of the draw, but, you know, you build for the meta. Misses the Brow Smash 32%. Smashing old cats, that's what he does. He won the last one. It's a hobby of his. It's the Twister Claw. Another anger proc. Kick at 35, he goes for it. Gives him the smoosh. 379 damage. He's in charge. Oh, he didn't have enough guts. He needs Brow Smash. Another bolt, gonna wither him down. Tango does not want to walk into Slaw 1. He knows better. Charge is going to miss at 47%. Tango's still about half health. Another Twister Claw will do it. Oil Spray will kill here as well. Hits it. 295 damage, minus 40 guts. Oil Spray is such a funny tech because it's not... It's much more powerful than it looks like it would be, you know? It does a ton of withering. It's a very, very high impact. It's just really inaccurate. The low accuracy is what evens it out. But it is such a powerful tech. It is one of the best anti-tank techs in the game. Huge damage, cheap cost, massive, massive withering on it. Twister Claw's gonna hit, puts him in the yellow, procs the anger. Into the bolt? Is it enough? It's not even close. There's the ease though. Look at this. Even charge is only at 25%. Kick at 12. Charge at 25. It's going to miss. Tango still full health. Twister Claw online. Bolt will kill here. Goes for the Twister Claw just to be safe. 200 damage. Tango's going to take that one. Does not get hit in game 2. So Tango is moving up. That's a 2-0. We got Holly and Sally Bones. Now we're fighting for top 8. The winner of these sets coming up, I'll make top 8 on a winner side, which is a great place to be because it means you're guaranteed at least 5th place. Loser of this is guaranteed 9th, winner is guaranteed 5th. So it makes a pretty big difference to actually win right now. So that goes to the Cato. Predictions live, who do you like? Jimbeezy's been rather quiet tonight. He was here at the beginning. His monster's doing real well. His monster kicked the shit out of mine. And now is going on a little bit of a warpath. He lost one to Bellyflop and then withered it down for a pretty solid win there. Okay, here we go. Oh yeah, you guys didn't have your night last night, right? Your D&D Knight. Scratch miss at 69%. He's just going for the licks.
I'm still just chatting in Discord with a friend.
Thank you, Jake. Thank you, Jim Beezy. You don't need to throw biddies just to say what you're doing, but I do appreciate it. It's very kind of you. Twiddling miss at 50%. Ollies. Exact same build as Passion, I do believe. Is it the same stat spread? I think so. Headbutt at 52%. It hits. That's going to kill Sally Bones. See? Twiddle me this. This is what you should have done. You got the same build. This is what you should have done. And you would have needed less hits too, because you got more power. SM freaking H. Sally Bones. Announcing his every move. But then he still wins. Ooh, the head is still going to miss at 54%. Kiss at 45%. Ooh, Mew does not have a very fast guts rate. And White Suezo has an incredibly fast guts rate. And Withering is very, very good for it. Missed the Tail Salt at 50%. Goes for the Lick at 45%. Oh, that's going to land too. Jeez. Ooh, and it's just barely on the edge. It does not put him into power range. And then he crits with the second Lick? Oh my god. You hear Jacques, you think Jim Beezy, that's for sure. That's for true. If he's a real French Canadian there, he says that's for true. He does not say that's for sure. Hits the I-beam, 662 damage. Procs the real immediately. Real anger. Sally Bones has got anger. Oh, this is not the time to have anger. Scratch is gonna miss. Hollies. Oh, and there goes the real. The double scratch. That's gonna do it. Sally Bones. 600 damage. Real angry? I'm real angry because I bet on Holly. The only reason I bet on Holly is because it was the underdog in the betting, and I thought it was pretty even. Grief or Gruel. And Tram Sam up next. So Sally Bones, first monster of the night to make top 8. Thank you guys for hanging out with me while we do this. 3 weeks in, it's been a lot of fun. I hope you guys have been enjoying yourselves. Hope you guys aren't stressing too much about the standings and all that, because it is very back and forth. I know it can feel really... I don't know what the word is. It can be really like tense and like anxiety inducing to be like, oh, I want to make top 8. I want to make top 8. But if you don't necessarily make top 8 this first time around, nothing's stopping you from making it next time or whatever. See, Miss Muter, that could be you, but you're playing, brother. I mean, she lost though, so I don't know. Also, a lot of these builds are very, very similar, so it's hard to be like, yeah, your monster who went 0-2 is bad, but this other monster who has the exact same build who made top 8 is very good. Like, shit happens sometimes. Are you wanting to run a tournament? Hell yeah. We need more people running tournaments. So I can take a break, you know? Not bad for your first hard mode, or heavyweight. I think it might still have a round or two in losers. I mean, guaranteed 9th place. Really good for a first showing. Giant Whip hits at 46%. Oh, Tram Sam gonna win that one. Just like entering what I like, winning and ranking good is just a bonus. Yeah, like I could have entered a Mummu if I wanted. And nothing against the people who did, but I was just like, I think I would prefer to raise a purebred one, just for the hell of it. Monster Luck is also a key raising stat though, it's true. If you didn't raise your luck, you're in trouble. Giant Whip's gonna miss at 41%. Ooh, big damage on the dash slash. Tail Swing is gonna knock him out though. Tram Sam with the quick 2-0. He is pissed. See, you can run anger on a speed-based monster. You can make it work. Lob Zombie and Gin and Juice up next. So Lob Zombie continues his streak against monsters with no defense. He knows the meta. Tanks are pretty rare in this meta, so making an extremely risk-averse arrowhead like this is not like a counter build. It's just like, it's a very safe thing to do. It makes sense. Doesn't have a lot of comeback potential, but he hasn't needed it so far. It still kind of gets to you, even though you won yesterday. Like the stress, you mean? Or, oh, like losing. I mean, shit happens. It is what it is. I haven't won a tournament. God, when's the last time I won a tournament? Last tournament I won, I think, was the Tropical Cup. No, it wasn't the Tropical Cup. It was the Food Fight tournament that Macho ran. That was a little while ago. That was like 6 or 7 months ago. And that's just because I was running the league, and I didn't really enter a ton of other tournaments while the league was going on. And then since hard mode has come out, I haven't won anything, but I've been doing pretty well for the most part. Lob Zombie with the 2 long punches. Every monster will lose a lot. That's the nature of the game. Yeah, exactly. Or you can just be fucking Okane Kane, who somehow has figured out the secret sauce and just cannot lose. Crowd smash 37%, 999 damage. After a certain point, it doesn't matter how good you are in a competitive game featuring any amount of RNG. It really is. It really doesn't matter. I'm writing the script right now for the competitive mentality video I was talking about, and I mentioned when I was like playing a lot of competitive Pokemon, I would occasionally just like have really bad days because, you know, sometimes you have really bad luck and there's nothing you can do about it. And I would be like, I don't want to play Pokemon anymore. I want to play something that's just 100% mechanical skill with no luck involved. And so that's how I like really started grinding fighting games. Was because I was feeling really shitty that I lost to like freeze hacks and like paraflinch and shit like that. And it's like, damn, not feeling this. Oh shit. Evie, thank you for the raid. Hope you had a fantastic stream. And so yeah, I talk about how it's like, if you want to play a game with RNG, you have to accept and acknowledge that the RNG is going to make you lose sometimes. Sometimes you can do everything right, and God says, nah, that 99%, that shit's gonna miss. Like, what are you gonna do? Doesn't mean you did anything wrong. You made a calculated risk, and it didn't pay off. Prediction is live. Came from competitive to competitive Monster Rancher from Magic Hearthstone, so that's a big field, but I just play single player games if you're getting bummed by luck. Yeah, but I mean, that's the thing with fighting games. It can be really frustrating to lose in a fighting game, but it's entirely you. If you're losing, it's because you're doing something wrong most of the time. Sometimes you play everything right and things don't work out in your favor, but that's extremely rare in fighting games. I'm not even going to get into the scenarios where that happens, but because it's like game specific and it's like matchup specific and some like weird stuff. Some characters have RNG, but even in those games, like if you're playing Faust in Guilty Gear and you don't get any good items, I mean, that shit happens. Like, what are you gonna do? It's a calculated risk. Sometimes the risk doesn't pay off. RNG is what makes it fun and entertaining. You would have to completely change what type of game this is if you didn't want RNG to be a factor. If you wanted to just be 100% skill-based, no RNG, it would be a significantly different game. It wouldn't be Monster Rancher. If things didn't miss, this game would be boring. So you would need to completely rework how battles happen. Make it Pokken? Oh god. I don't know if I've told this Pokken story since you guys all showed up, but I went to a Pokken Weekly the day it came out. I went and bought the game, I played it for like 2 hours, and then I went to a weekly. And I got 3rd place. And, or sorry, it was the It wasn't the day it came out. Also, holy shit, Passion's just gonna win it like that. It wasn't the day it came out. It was the day I bought the game. It had been out for like a week. So I bought the game, I played it for 3 hours, went to a tournament, got 3rd place. The guy I lost to, I got double eliminated by him. And he had some weird setup with Pikachu Libre. And he was kicking my ass. And I was like, oh, so like, what's that mix-up? Like, how do you get out of that? And he's like, oh, you can't get out of it. It's a mix-up. And I'm like, okay, like, is it like high-low or is it like grab-throw? Like, I don't know what's happening here. And he's like, oh, you can't avoid it. It's a mix-up. Like, okay. I just lost to the stupidest fucking person on the planet. I lost to someone who doesn't understand what a fighting game is. And I just never went to another tournament. I was like, I was shook. I lost to someone that fucking dumb. And I was like, well, okay then. And then I went home and I only ever played it with my wife, and it was fun playing with her. She kicked my ass sometimes, I beat her sometimes, but we were just messing around and it was a lot of fun. Anyway, we're on to top 8 now. But yeah, it's a pretty funny story. He's just like, it's a mix-up. Okay. Alright, man. I lost to someone who didn't even know what he was doing. Okay, let's take a look at bracket. We got Sally Bones, and we got Tram Sam, and we got Lob Zombie and Passion all waiting in winner's side top 8. It'll be a while before we get to them, because we gotta go through this nonsense first. Look at this. So many killers. Nostramus. Twiddle me this. I'm calling my own monster a killer. I don't care. I don't care if he's got a really shitty record right now. I think it's a good monster. Miss Muter's down here. Toe Jam's down here. Tipper, F Smash, and Roll 3d6. A Wookie Leg Lord. These are also like good monsters, but most of them are new, or they didn't do very well their first week. But like, we got so many monsters that are like, Nostramus is like 3rd overall in the league, I think. Tipper, F Smash, I think is 4th. Roll 3d6 is just a fantastic build. Miss Muter's really good. Toe Jam is also like top 5. This shit's nuts. He mixed me up in and out of the game. I mean, literally a no mix-up out of the game, if I'm being honest. It's a coin flip. You can't win a coin flip, and that's true. Okay, I'm gonna take a break. I'm gonna go get some water. I'll be right back. Okay. Who won that last one? It was Passion and Tango, so Passion wins it. Pokken Soul Calibur is probably better. No. It's not, because they're sidestepping in Tekken and Soul Calibur, and there's no sidestepping in Pokken. There's running around in the field phase, but I don't know. Okay, predictions live. Can I speak enough French to order food from a menu? Yeah, like if I see a menu, I can tell like what's on it. I'm not like conversational though. I mean, for fun in the future. Oh, that would have been cool. Yeah. Yeah, I feel ya. I love Soul Calibur 6. I have like maybe like 500 hours in it. Okay, I didn't even bet on this. Simply not good enough at fighting games in general to have informed thoughts about stuff like that. I mean, yeah, fighting games are hard. Slamming down, 50%, it misses. Twiddle me this, lost to Nostramus on Monday when they did the test fights. Headbutt at 63%, that's going to miss as well. Nostramus was winning pretty handedly despite constantly missing that slamming down. So even though slamming down missed, I'm spooked. Ah, fuck you. Ah, there's the grit though, it's not over yet. Twiddle me this can win with everything except the basic. He's got enough guts for it. Goes for a scratch of 77, it lands. 274 and the grit. Twiddle me this still has a guts lead. Both monsters can attack though. Leaping kick, head assault, pushes him back. It's literally next hit wins. That's what this comes down to. I can't believe it. Tail attack miss at 53%. It's coin flips over and over. Head assault at 61 is going to miss. Oh my god, let me hit a 60, please. Let me hit a 60, please. Holy fuck. I can't believe it. I hate this game. I hate this game. Game made by monkeys. Missed so many 60s. Slamming down opener again. Misses again. Oh my god. Anyone heard of Bloody Roar? Yeah, I play Alice in Bloody Roar. Head assault lands at 64%, 434 damage. Puts him in the anger. Time for another anything. Your opponent's got anger. Here's where you attack. Trample at 32. Misses the trample. Twiddling 2 at 79%. It's just not going to do anything. Not going to do anything at all. Twiddling at 57. Swings it. Hits it. Oh, God. I don't even know why I don't win this now. Alice and Longweir mains. I play Alice and I play Baku. Baku's broken, though. Hell yeah. Slamming down. Oh my god, over 3. Scratch at 80 lands for 500 damage. Holy shit. Putting at 53, trample at 30. He hits the trample though. It doesn't kill. Trillian is still alive. Goes for twiddling at 57 and misses. I cannot believe this. The 50s keep missing, but it doesn't matter if you're hitting the 30s. And there's the tail attack. Oh my god. Fuck off. Just like fuck right off. Let me enjoy my own goddamn game. Let me enjoy my fucking game. So, I don't know. Anyway, Nostramus is moving on. Delta and Chimpan A are up next. Alt House, right? Yeah. Okay. So, that went to the dragon. I can't fucking believe that, man. 2 trample swings. He 29%, landed 2 out of 3. He's been forsaken by RNG. I can't believe how fucking bad my luck is in this game. It's just... it needs to be studied. It needs to actually be studied. I can't believe it. That was actually nonsense. That's okay, though. It's okay. We move on. We overcome. Drill shot is going to miss at 50%. Boomerang at 67, going to hit him in the ankles for 300 damage. Dodges 350s. To be fair, my opponent dodged like a billion 60s. So I don't know if it was really that much in my favor on those 50s, you know? Hammerfall misses as well at 40%. Boomerang at 66. Misses. Big Banana is going to hit at 67. I believe he does land at crits. Doesn't kill, though. Monkey's got some gas. Showrunner's Curse. I can't... dude, I got no words for how bad that was. Total me this... unlucky, but I think it's a pretty good build, so I'm probably going to enter it again. Nostramus did miss all those 50s, but... goddamn, dude. The Fist Missile doing 500 damage is crazy. Real wearing out really hurt the monkey there, but it wasn't enough. Dual shot opener. 520 on the crit. Big Banana at 70. How much are we looking at here? 340. I think what makes a tech good and bad kind of falls apart, like in my analysis in vanilla compared to this. Because like Big Banana is like a really, really bad tech in vanilla. It's not as bad here because using 28 guts and then not being able to attack again for a little while is pretty bad. 28 guts and then being able to immediately swing a second time is a little bit better. Big Banana is still not great. Like 28 is way too much for what it does and how long the animation time is, but it's like not horrendously bad. Boomerang at 63 and misses. Chimpan A in a good spot. Hammerfall is going to miss as well. Chimpan A needs to just swing something, and he's won it. Doesn't even swing anything, just chills. Interesting to see how the tier list changes over time, yeah. I want to do a new one soon, because I feel like some things have updated. Toe Jam and Miss Muter. Okay. So that went to the monkey. Predictions live. Hey, after the season, do an updated tier list? Yeah, I don't know how long I want the season to go, though. That's the thing. (44 to 56). Miss Muter with a slight lead. Long Punch hasn't missed yet today, I don't think. Toe Jam's still in losers despite not missing any long punches. My rushing punch is going to miss at 48%. Slap at 62, that's going to whiff into the kiss. That misses as well. A second one, it lands. A little bit of withering. Both got 30 guts. Long punch follow-up. He goes for it. It misses finally. Whittling 2, scratch, head assault. Goes for the head assault, 56%. It lands, 370 damage. Arrowhead is definitely better than Dragon. I don't know if that's been the case historically. We have like 2 Arrowheads that have done well, and we have a million Dragons that are doing extremely well. They're very close though. I think you can make an argument for Arrowhead being better, but I don't know if it's like clear cut. Slap lands. Chop is going to miss. Miss Muter is going to win game 1. Game 2. Ooh, the long punch is going to land. Ooh, the rushing punch 0 for 2. 0 for 2. Hits the samurai kick. Big damage, not enough to kill. Leaves him with 9 guts. Toe Jam still at full health. More than 60% chance to hit on a couple attacks. Only needs to do 26 damage. Everything he has is a little bit expensive though, that's the thing. Now the rushing punch 50-50. Misses it again. Oh no. Toe Jam stunting on him. Doing a little twerk. Gets the samurai kick. 61%. That's going to KO. Big withering. No grit. So we're going to game 3. Need enough points to get the reggae plant? Well, hopefully you get it soon. But not right now, because I bet against him. Punch at 58. Gives him a little bonk. 200 damage there. Slap at 57. That's going to land as well. 2 slaps in a row. Twiddling to 48%. 50-50s have not been going in favor of Mew. Long punch at 63. It hits. Does not kill, though. Doesn't proc anything. Twiddling 2 at 46. That's going to land. This will probably kill. Oh, no crit on that. There's the anger, though. Angry long punch. 65 and misses. Miss Muter's got a shot here. 70% running away, though. Chop at 42% is going to miss. Miss Muter still has a great chance to hit. Rushing punch finally lands. 75. 600 damage. Miss Muter is going to win that one. 2-1. So Toe Jam with an 0-2. That's crazy. Toe Jam is such a good monster. Consistently at the top. Azul Grande. And Eugene Krabs. It's really funny that like Nostramus and Toe Jam and Tipper F Smash all lost round 1 because it's gonna completely fuck up the bracket. So the monsters they lost to are not bad or anything like that, but they definitely were upsets. Okay, we got a big old tank golem fight. So that went to the Mew. Our prediction. Who do you like? Very, very different tech loadout. Thought both your monsters were going 0-2 this week. That's the first time one of my monsters has gone 0-2. Had to lose to the best. %67% on the Golem and 38% on the Golem. You guys are liking the Golem. Cyclone opener. He hits it. 600 damage. Agile Grande with a massive guts lead and power though. Power, brow smash, good night. Holy fuck. Oh my god. You're not surviving that as a tank. Nothing you can do about that. Okane watching from top 1, laughing at all the lost elo. We'll see if he's laughing. If you see how he does in the 8-man bracket, you know? Ooh. 626. No matter how bad Okane did, if he went 0-2, it would still be in like the top 3 spots because it's got a tournament win. And that's the main thing in seeding, is have they won a tournament. Kick lands. Puts them in the yellow. They're both in the yellow. There's the power for Eugene Krabs this time. Charge is going to land. That's a KO. Do we see a grit? We do see a grit. Man never fought a round robin. I hear a choke incoming. He's not ready for it. Big claps. Claps the Crab. Agile Grande wins game number 2. 2-0 for the Golem over the Golem. Who's up next? Who's on first? Tipper F Smash and roll 3d6. This might as well be 2 of Macho's monsters against each other. Roll 3d6 is the exact same build as Bogwater. Another build Macho made. I'm sure you've rolled sims of this before, Macho. Who wins normally? Okay. So that goes to the left. Predictions live. Feel like it was pretty even? Fuck. I was hoping you would tell me and then I could bet. So what's the big difference here? Tipper F Smash has 1 less point in speed and a couple more points in life. That's basically the only difference. Okay. Do we see big swings? What do we see? I think dash slash helps a lot in Tipper's case. Does he even need it though? That would have been great if he hit there. Suffocation is going to miss Tipper F Smash with a slight guts deficit. Pierce is going to miss as well. V slash, V for victory, but misses it. V slash at 44, misses a second time. What a great animation. He's very articulated. Oh fuck, hits the 3 cubes. 999 damage, roll 3d6. Need to be sensible with your bets and keep your account balance up for when you can roll from Moose Meadows. Yeah, I still have to update Moose Meadows. I have a list of ones I haven't thrown into it yet. Rolled a nat 20. A natty 2. Natty 2-0. Ooh, goes for suffocation, misses that though. Tipper F Smash with a guts lead. Goes for rush slash. Now he's known for crits though. 2 in a row. Not enough to kill. Roll 3d6 in the yellow, but 3 in a row will do it. And no grit. Damn, Worm Gel going down. Not the Worm Gel's best showing. It's the stab. Oh, he goes down. Takes the 10 count. V slash. 696 on the crit. Procs anger. He's got anger. Why do I always bet on these monsters with anger? Oh god. It's the stab. This is the second one. Missed the third one. And the kick combo at 50. Okay, that's gonna miss as well. Shit keeps happening to me. Everything is happening. Pierce. Ooh, the double stab. Roll 3d6. Eliminates Tipper F Smash in losers round 1. So we're gonna see some changing of the guard tonight. Tipper press F Smash. Damn, that's gonna be rough for him. The thing about losing is that you don't lose a ton of elo. You lose like maybe 30. So it's not great, but it doesn't hurt you too much. If you lose every week, it's real bad. But if you've done really well and then you have one bad week, not the end of the world. A Wookie and Leglord up next. Man, I love Mew in this game. What a cool monster. Fun builds. I'm glad people are starting to raise Mews. I don't know why there was like a drought on them for so long. Lose consistently, you say. To shreds, you say. Okay, predictions live. Seeing 3d6 just makes you think of the Dragon Ball Z RPG where the dice were pretty superfluous. Once your stats were up, you deal like 200 plus 3d6 damage, as if the potential 1800 makes much difference. That's pretty funny. That's pretty good. Do you do 200 damage, 203 damage, or 218 damage? Big difference. Not even a 10% boost. Okay, a Wookie and Leglord. Here we go. I'm up to 2.2k, by the way. I started off the night with 30. Never forget. I may not be winning in the actual tournament, but I know how to pick a winner. It's the Twiddling 476. What makes a good betting night most of the time is when people go really hard into a monster that I don't think has any chance of winning, and I bet against that. And we've seen that a couple of times. I'm not going to say names, but there's been a couple of times where the bets for the monster that I think has no chance of winning has been much higher than the monster I bet on, and then I end up getting quite a bit. Rushing Punch 43% going to miss. Weapon hits. Both monster spins. We got a spin fight. It's a Beyblade match. Ripping it out at the speed of sound. Misses the Twiddling too. It's Beyblade. Man, the Beyblade theme song opening is so good. Why does it go that hard? That's great. It's the kick. Ooh. I like the delayed reaction on the cell from a Wookie. Power Twiddling. Night Night Leglord. He gets him. A Wookie with the 2-0. I think that's 2-0 for a Wookie, right? Before I hit rematch. I do believe that's 2-0. I was looking at something else at the end of the first one, though. I'm going to say yes. Kabutaku and Saintzumi. Okay, prediction is live. Who do you like? Going 0-2 today feels kind of gross, but also I've been playing a lot of KOF, and when you're learning a fighting game, you lose a lot. So right now, losing is my natural state. I think I've got like a 40% win rate on ranked on KOF, but I had at one point a 28% win rate, so I've boosted it. I'm almost at 50-50. I'm getting there. I played with some people. 40 is not bad. 40 is terrible. 40 is so fucking bad, but it's okay because I'm learning. So I'm okay with the 40. It's not bad for somebody who's never played KOF competitively before. But it's really bad. Oh, the foolery into the flying press? He's like, no. You're not gonna attack. I mean, for a new person? Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm at 45% right now. But most of my losses were like, just, I had no idea what was going on. I played with some people from the Discord that I played with, like, on the day I got the game, and when I streamed it, and I played with them again since, and everybody's like, damn, you're not completely ass anymore. Like, you figured out some things. Hail landing. Kabutaku in a little bit of trouble. Misses the Horn Strike. Hits the claw. Saintzumi unscathed. I love his purple eyes. This is my favorite Zoom. Happy to just get to the I can control my character stage. Damn. Kabutaku's controlling that match. That was a bad segue, but we're going to game 3. I love his card. It's so regal. He's just so cute. Jumping claw. A little bit of damage. No crit there into the tail lashes. Tail lashes not going to do a lot of damage either. Kabutaku just tanking it. 50. Guts goes for punch combo. 50-50. It's going to land. That's probably a kill. Yep. Kabutaku knocks out Saintzumi. The unfortunate reality of Power Zoom is that it's got a very low damage build for the most part. Jumping Claw seems very weak. It is very weak. His Sharp Attacks outside of Charge and Fire Charge are pretty bad. Like, very bad. It's hard to skip them, though. You have to combine down 99% of the time. It's such a low requirement. The only real way to deal with it is getting Aerial Claw and going for a crit build. And that's kind of like a decent anti-tank build. But I don't know. I'm not a big fan of it. I usually try to leave slot 3 blank when I can. When I was I made a Wild Saurian for the Switchport Battle League, a tournament that Big Bakahuna ran on the original Switchport of Monster Farm 2. That came out like a year and a half ago. And he did very well, and he had Jumping Claw, which sucked, but Wild Saurian starts with stats too high for me to only get Charge and Fire Charge. Okay, predictions live. Nails, yeah, it was Nails. Nails did really well. I had a Mew build that was basically the same as this one, except it was in a one of the stipulations of the rank it was in was that it had to have a 15 or worse guts rate. So, I mean, Mew's got a 15 guts rate, so it was incredibly powerful. Much weaker when monsters can have all the way up to like a 7 guts rate, but still really strong monster. It's just not busted. Drill Claw 50-50. Aqua Whip. Look at that. Minus 30 guts. Angry already. Well, there goes all your guts. Ice Swords miss at 60. Ooh, Drill Claw gonna do big damage. Banana Blade still in the blue. 2 Whips miss at 39%. Oh, and there's the Turn Claws. 318. He takes it. Game 2. Ooh, the Drill Claw miss at 50%. Ice Sword's gonna miss as well. First time seeing Power type Undine? Yeah, it's pretty rare, because Intelligence Undine is incredibly good. And Undine doesn't have a lot of power tech, so you're looking at all of them. Fluid Fist has every power tech. Aqua Whip lands, big withering there. Dolphin Blow at 53%. Hits the Ice Swords. How much damage? 373. Banana Blade just chilling. Dodges the Aqua Whip. Has a massive guts deficit that he needs to make up. Turn Claws. Ooh. That misses. Fluid Fist up to 80 now. Ice Swords. The only time you do want to see Ice Sword spam. This is the second one. Banana Blade gonna go for Claw Combo with 35%. He swings it. He misses though. So. Fluid Fist wins that game. Is that, my brain is elsewhere right now. Is that 1-1? I think that's 1-1, right? Or is that just game 1 and I'm imagining that something happened before it's 1-1, yeah. Okay. Opens up with Phantom Claw, 261 damage. Fluid Fist as the 30 guts lead because of that, though. Hits the Drill Claw immediately after, 311 damage. A crit would have killed. What is it with this guy? Just not critting on anything. Slash Claws is going to land. The Foolery Punish? Fluid Fist doesn't even attack. It's 2-1 now. God damn. So that's it for losers round 1. Banana Blade finishes off Fluid Fist 2-1. We're going on to round 2. Exclamation mark bracket to see where we're at right now. Sputnik and Nostramus up next. Oh god. This is like usually a top 8 fight. Sixth seed of the tournament and first seed of the tournament fighting each other in losers round 2. That shit's crazy. Just tuning in, Nostramus can't win a round 1 ever. I mean, yeah, he got really fucked up in his first match, I'm not gonna lie. It was a little bit unfortunate. But then in his losers round 1, he landed 1,000,000 tramples, so he made up for it. Damn, 5,000 on the dragon and nothing on the golem right now. Saying 1-1, missed first half the Cato Undine matchup. It was it ended up being 2-1. Okay. Brass match 30%, it misses. I only bet on Sputnik because the odds are so crazy. I do think Nostramus has a better matchup here, but, you know, what is it? 5-1 odds, I'll take them. Slamming down is going to land. Decent damage on the crit, minus 35 guts. There's the anger, though. 34%, it misses. Sputnik in a little bit of trouble here. Nostramus has Trample online. Is he going to use it? Oh, charge is going to miss as well. Wing combo. Won't kill, but we'll do a decent amount of withering. It can hit. We'll see if it can hit. He gets grit. Is he using up his grit luck immediately? He's gonna have just enough guts for Brow Smash. Doesn't do it though. Goes for the charge. Charge misses. So that was a rough game 1. Everything missed. Nostramus gets out of that scot-free. Game number 2. Here we go. Charge opener misses again. Wing combo, not the optimal comeback. Not the optimal retaliation, but it's something. He goes for it again. That's a big waste of guts, big waste of time. Sputnik with a 15 guts lead. Now goes for charge 3 in a row. Oh my god. Just can't land anything, eh? Skill attack's gonna land for 182. This is unfortunate for Sputnik. I know he's got the low skill, but like something should have hit by now. Brow Smash misses at 32%. This is completely wild. Every time at this point that he misses something, it's like, oh my god. Trample's gonna land. Do we see a grit? No grit. Nostramus does not get hit a single time. Dodges 400 attacks for the second match in a row. And now he's advancing. Okay, Nostramus with the 2-0. Mango and Chimpan A. Oh, we got a monkey fight? Mango and Chimpan A. I hate every ape I see. From Chimpan to chimpanzee. Okay, so that goes to Nostramus. We got some serious monkey business. Having low skill makes it hard to hit. Yeah, but a 50-50 is still a 50-50. Doesn't matter what your skill number is. If it says 50%, it's 50%. He's got the moves. He's a speedy dragon. Missing every attack does make it hard to win. Okay, Mango, Chimpan, who do you like? Intelligence versus power ape. We got a brother fight. They might be related. They're from the same monkey clan. Roll assault 43% misses. Chimpan gonna have a pretty good chance to hit with a lot of his attacks here, including slap, which does no damage, but you know, he landed it. Boomerang 65, that'll do a little bit more damage. 250. Mango at about 2/3 health right now. Goes for roll assault 43, misses again. Boomerang at 68. That's gonna miss as well. I love how Boomerang just doesn't come back. He literally just throws a banana at him. So Chimpan, 3 of the 4 attacks he swung have landed. 2 of them have not done any damage though. Black at 55 hits it. 300 damage, evening the score. Mango now has a little bit of a lead. Oh, and the anger proc. Maybe not the best time for anger proc. 70%. Big Banana does a lot of withering. It lands minus 34 guts and the crit. Chimpan. Chimpan doesn't go for a slap to finish it off.
I want to play video games.
Yeah, sorry, it's been a while.
Hey.
Thanks for everything you do for the community. Cœur étincelant.
Thanks, Anaga. Appreciate it. Hope you've been doing well. Oh, Boomerang. Big damage. Guess it's like a real boomerang that you just throw it and nothing happens. What kind of monkey is that? Loves weird outfit. It's King Ape. It's a reference to a monkey in Monster Rancher 1. Big Banana, 66%. Ooh, ooh, ah! Oh, he tries to go for it. What's the banana sound effect when it lands? Oh, the roll assault with power and his opponent had real wear off? Mango's gonna take game 2. Big damage. Basically, the lore is in Monster Rancher 1, this monkey exists. He's not wearing this shirt, but he's got the same makeup. And then he runs away and becomes King Ape. Roll assault's gonna land 999 on the crit. Mango. Mango does it. God damn. Sorry, I got a little excited there. Ooh, F-O-Whoa. We got the UFO coming up next. Tank Niton. One of the only tanks in the game that makes sense thematically as a tank. And Miss Muter. Man, we got so many killer matches here. This is losers round 2 as well. Both these monsters are great. Okay, so that goes to Mango. Came down to a grit tie last time? Yeah, it did. That is true. I remember that. Okay, here we go. Predictions live. Do you like Miss Muter? Do you like the tank? Miss Muter's not going to miss anything. But Uwu does have that one-hit kill potential. Just a whole team of Slayers. Today has been crazy. If you went 0-2 today, there's no shame. And I'm not saying that just because I went 0-2 today. A lot of great monsters did. Toe Jam did. Tipper F Smash did. I think Toe Jam went 0-2, right? Yeah, I lost to Miss Muter. Oh, I ran out of time. I didn't bet, but that's okay, because this one's pretty close. Head Assault 99, lands, 145 damage. Miss Muter has really low offense, comparative to the other Mews. So it might be harder for her to do a lot of damage, but there's the power, or the Fury, I should say. Fury Twiddling, this can do a lot of damage. 271. Oh my god, the Fury into Fury? I don't know if I've ever seen that. I probably have, but I'm gonna pretend I didn't because it makes it crazier. Into the Grit? It's not over yet? Does he still have Fury? No, it ran out. What the hell is going on? Another Spike Shell. Ooh, who's gonna win it? Anger, Fury, Fury, Grit. Just proc into proc into proc into proc. Oops, all battle specials? Crazy. Most battle specials activated in a match. I think I've seen Anger activate like 4 times in a match. And then that's like without Grit or anything. Healing up to 37%. It misses. Miss Muter with a huge guts lead in slot 3. That's where it wants to be. Goes for the rushing punch instead. Still a good option. 400 damage in range to hit a twiddling. A crit will kill. Another rushing punch. It knows what it wants. Gives him the 1-2, or the 1-1, I should say. Miss Muter wins game 2. That Nighton was just swanging everything. It was just like, fuck it. I'm going to land one of these attacks. And then it didn't. And then Miss Muter capitalized super hard. Stab's gonna miss at 51. Million Whips is gonna miss. Exact same situation as last time. Scratch. Ooh, Scratch isn't the play though. There's the Anger. If it keeps rolling Scratch, it's not great for Miss Muter. Twiddling gonna do decent damage, a little bit of Withering there, but ooh, now has a Guts lead. Hits another one. Look how fast that Guts regen is. Up to 80. Electric Whip, 47%. It misses. Ooh, can't land anything. Still got 50 Guts though. Swings it again. It misses again. Miss Muter in a good spot. I'm very happy I didn't bet on this because I think I would have bet wrong. It's the Twiddling 2. Only does 230 damage, but it's enough. Doesn't matter if you got low offense if you dodge everything. And that seems to be the game plan there. Miss Muter is going to win that one. That's a 2-1 though. Bluest Boy and Agile Grande. Who is more blue? Okay, so that goes to the Mew. Now we got 2 blues. So who do you like? Do you like Bluest Boy? Do you like Agile Grande? Get to watch a tournament? Hell yeah! Welcome aboard. Lots going on since you've been able to show up. DX competitions now. Yeah, they've been kind of crazy. We got a lot of good players now. Even the monsters that are like sub-optimal, I would say. I don't want to be too mean. Are very few and far between. And usually it's somebody's first monster and then they come back and their second monster is really, really good. The power proc immediately. 1-2 punch with power. Not too bad. Decent amount of damage. Big bang with power though. Oh fuck. He doesn't do it though. Punch at 42. Bluest Boy, you know, I know what you were going for there. Not too bad, but you got fucked up. So yeah, how you been, Refineries? Long time no see. This is week 3. Technically the 4th week we've done it. Of this new league we've been running. Punch at 42, it misses. Kick at 34. Dealing with big changes and renovations. Ooh. I haven't had anything stressful like that happening in my life. Still mostly out of work. Big Bang, 99%. It hits 500 damage. Yeah, work's gonna start picking up for me soon, so I don't know if I'll be able to stream any more than I already am. I was hoping I would get to this stream like additional nights, but I don't think it's gonna happen now. Oh god, procs the power. What's he gonna do? Hard straight, he's gonna get bopped. That's what he's gonna do. There's the grit though, he's not out of it yet. And he's out of it. And he's out. We're into game 3. What did the bets break down as? 62% on the hair. Oh boy, I bet you're all breathing sigh of relief after that. Game 3 is live. Here we go. Brow Smash miss at 37%. Straight hits. Hits him between the legs. Hits the gap between the legs, the thigh gap. Somehow it did a lot of damage. Goes for the kick, that misses at 38%. Bluest Boy's got a pretty good chance to win this right now. Hits the hard straight for a crit, puts him in the yellow. Needs 2 1-2 punches, 2 straights, 200 gases. Kick at 39% is going to miss. Hits the gas, a little bit of damage, obviously not what he wants. Playing with his food, procs power. You fucked up. You dumb rabbit. Here's a kick, 41% chance to instantly win. Misses it. He still has guts. He can attack again. 37% chance to instantly win. He misses a second time. Damn. I'm glad I didn't bet on that one either. That would have been stressful. That would have been a stressful one. But the rabbit wins it. Somehow the rabbit wins it. Against all odds. Like, I mean, I think it was a pretty good matchup for the rabbit, but he didn't look like he wanted to win, is what I'm saying. Critter dead and roll 3d6 up next. Okay. So, predictions live. Who do you like here? Yeah, Critter dead. We got roll 3d6. Tonight's taking quite a while. I don't know why. It's almost 11 o'clock. Haven't had a lot of like quick matches. A lot of 2-1s. A lot of things going in time. First claw 58%. It lands 486. Is my viewer count normally 90 now? Yeah, it's a lot higher than it used to be when you were hanging out. The gas is the mix-up. He can't get out of that. He can't. That's why they call it a mix-up. Yeah, DX definitely helped my channel. We were getting an average of like 200 viewers every stream for a little while, and now it's died off a little bit. This is still like a decent night. The last couple of nights have been like 75, 80 average. I think tonight we're closer to like 90 average. Holy shit. Roll 3d6 going down game 1 pretty quick. 15 seconds in, 14 seconds in. Hey, Mickey Dadrad, how are you doing tonight? Was that game 2 or was that only game 1? That was game 2, right? I accidentally started it. Yeah, it's 2-0. How does this work? I'll explain to you after I stop messing up. Anyway, so Critter Dead wins that one. I was like, there's no way this match has only been going on for 15 seconds. Anunaki and a Wookie up next. Wookie. Okay. Let me get this prediction up. And I'll explain how the matches work and all that fun stuff. Okay, so, predictions live. Who do you like? Do you like Anunaki or do you like a Wookie? So the way the league works, Mickey, is there are 3 weight classes. They are broken into different stat caps. So for this stat cap, it is a 3,500 total composite stat cap. If you have stats at 100 or below, they don't count towards the cap. And the reason we do that is because min-maxing, like lowering your stats, is extremely tedious. It's totally doable, but it's not fun. So 100 stats, like 100 intelligence versus stats this high is essentially 0. 100 defense doesn't make a difference against stats this high. So I allow 100 or below to count because it's like, I want people to have fun, you know? And so this is the heavyweight division. This is the highest stat cap. We have a middleweight, which is lower, and then we have a lightweight, which is very low and also has some other stipulations. Oh, Twiddling 2 is going to land at 46%. 581. And so people raise these monsters and then they upload them to the cloud, which is a service on DX, and then I search for them and we enter them and we do all that fun stuff. And Anunaki's gonna take that one real quick. 2 hits. Twiddling 2 into head assault. Don't want to say it's a true combo, but big damage. Drill shots. 54%. Does he swing on it? He does not. Twiddling 2 is gonna miss. Only 39% chance to hit. Hammerfall is going to whiff as well at 46%. Not the most accurate builds here. 43% misses as well. Anunaki with a little bit of a guts lead hits the scratch at 66. What are you looking at? He's not even staring him in the eyes. Drilling 2 lands this time. A crit will kill. It absolutely will kill. It might have killed without it. 667. 2/3 of that. Yeah, that would have been very close. 440 is what it would have done. Anyway, that's a 2-0. That was quick. 2 really quick ones in a row after I was lamenting how far behind schedule we were and how every match was taking a million years. So there you go. The RNG gods are finally throwing me a bone after everything else that's happened today. Kabutaku. Tank Beaklon's a really interesting build. I don't think we've ever seen it before. It also looks like it's understated. It should... Maybe it's not. No, it's not. 500 defense is pretty low, but it's right there. 399... 3,500? Yeah, I mean, it's like 3 under, but that's whatever. Okay, so that goes to a Wookie. Isopop is a good pun. It's good. It's quite a bracket. Yeah, there's a... And this is just tonight. These sign-ups fill up. This one filled up in, I think, 45 minutes. The first week I was running it, they signed up in about 3 minutes. 32 monsters all signed up. And now it's starting to slow down a little bit. The hype around DX is starting to die, and it's only people who are like really interested in the game that are still hanging out. And so we've got quite a really cool community now. It used to be... We always had like a pretty vibrant community, but now there is a ton of new life in it, and that's always fun. Roar, this is like the build that Isopop is built to beat. Just nothing but withering against a monster who can't dodge. Ice Bomb, unironically not the best move in this matchup. Unless it has a really big guts lead, and then it can swing like 4 in a row, 5 in a row, and maybe it'll win on that. Blizzard, pretty bad in this matchup, very expensive for what it does. Scratch, not the move it wants to use. Horn Strike is going to hit at 55. It doesn't kill, though. Isopop in bolt range probably needs 3 to get the kill. Yeah. 1 Ice Bomb will do it. 1 Blizzard will do it. Hits the Blizzard. Crits for 473. Isopop wins game 1 by the skin of its teeth. And here we go into game 2. It's been a fun being part of the community. Honestly, I'm super glad DX had you here. Really fun experience. I'm glad. I'm glad people are enjoying it. Roar, 99%. Big damage. Look at that. Look at the withering. Look at the damage. Flying Press with anger, though. Give him the smoosh. He tries to, but he misses. I love how the little animation, or what do you call it, the graphic effects from the battle specials don't follow him when he does the diving press, and then they, like, follow up later. They couldn't keep up with his speed. He's born for this roar. That was a roaring good time. I went exactly as I expected it to, and I did not bet because I was doing other stuff. Other, what do you call it? Bookkeeping, I suppose. Like updating bracket and stuff like that. Bellyflop is up next. And Banana Blade. Bellyflop and Banana Blade. Oh boy. Banna JR, I don't know how to spell at all. Okay, and so I was talking about this in the Discord, but I didn't mention it on stream. If you entered a monster this week that didn't make the cutoff, it's guaranteed to enter next week. And then next week we'll have smaller signups, and then once that fills up, that's it. Like, the spillover won't count again. It's just going to be like a rolling thing where every 2 weeks, the spillover will count for the next week just to keep things safe, or else otherwise it's the exact same monsters every time. You would just sign up, and even if you didn't even make it the second time, you'd still get in. Do you bother re-entering if you entered this week and missed it? No, I'm going to have a list of all the monsters who entered but did not make the cutoff, and so you'll be able to check. Phantom Claw hits, a little bit of damage. Bellyflop's a big old tank. 229. We're supposed to bet based on which monster has the cuter name, right? I mean, that's a pretty good way to do it. Reminds me of their old SNL sketch about This lady betting on March Madness, and she just bets on whatever has the cuter name, and she's in the finals. She's like got every bet right. Okay, Drill Claw 99. Bellyflop still hanging in there though. 37%. Oh, he knows it. He wants it. Drill Claw gonna do it. Death by 1,000 cuts. Bellyflop not gonna have enough guts for the diving press. He's real close though. With 1 second left, he can do it. Oh no, he couldn't. He left at 29 guts. Man. So, Mickey, if you have only ever played the PS1 versions of the game, a really big balance change in Monster Rancher 2 is that the AI monsters in the original Monster Rancher 2, if they're controlled by the AI, cannot attack if they have less than 45 guts. Like, it's will in Monster Rancher 1, it's guts in this game. But yeah, if they have less than 45 guts, they can't attack. But in the DX remakes, that's been removed. It completely changes the balance of the game. Some monsters that were really bad before are really good. Some monsters that were really good are significantly worse. So it's not like just a flat good change. Like, it has a lot of ramifications. Not so much in casual play. It makes casual play more difficult because you can't just lock out enemy monsters from attacking with withering techs. Anyway, that was a much quicker game too. Okay, so that's it for round 2 losers. Now we got Nostramus and Mango. Also in Monster Rancher 2 DX, all the enemy monsters can now have battle specials like Anger and Power. In Monster Rancher 1, it's just Fury when you're down to like 33% or below health. You have a chance to proc Fury, which doubles your damage and withering. Fury exists in this game as well. It just has a different set of conditions for it to proc. But yeah, in the original game, the monsters couldn't get anything like that, but now they can, so they can be really spooky. Yeah, predictions live. Who do you like? Otherwise, monsters with expensive moves might have an advantage. Yeah, so sorta. Without getting into it too much, because it's a really, really dense conversation. The slower a monster's guts regeneration is, they get bonuses to their offense, their defensive stats, to their accuracy, and to their evasion. The more guts they have banked compared to monsters that have a much quicker guts regeneration rate. So like say a dragon who has a really, really bad guts regeneration rate versus like a pixie who has a really, really good one. They both have 99 guts. The dragon has like almost 2 times multiplier on its damage and defense and like a plus 10% chance to hit versus that pixie. Specifically because the pixie doesn't gain as much of an advantage for having that much stored up. So what that means, the implication of that is when they're both really, really low, those bonuses don't exist for either of them. So the monster with the faster guts regeneration rate always has an advantage at a really, really low level of guts. And so some monsters, like Dragon, don't inherently benefit from it being gone because they don't get to save up guts. They don't get to build up the stockpile and get those inherent bonuses. But also, because in the original games, Dragon's guts regeneration rate is so bad, a lot of the time, he just couldn't get up to 50 guts. If he was getting hit, he was getting withered, he kept losing guts, and it just was like very, very easy to lock out a Dragon. And now it's not. And Dragon has some of the best low-cost techs in the game, so Dragon actually went from being one of the worst monsters to one of the best. What would balance out if Guts power was reversed and they got more bonuses at less Guts? Would it be better overall? That's weird. I don't know. I think that would just... that would encourage mindless spam, I think. Not this dragon. No, not this dragon. Trampled 37%. He goes for the big squish, but he doesn't get it. He wants to slamming down, I know. I don't think he's hit it today. This is game 2, right? I was explaining that and I kind of lost track, but I think this is game 2. Trample at 31, misses it. It's not much for hitting slamming down, he's not. Mango just can't get hit. It's a fast monkey. Whack at 60, that misses as well. Okay, so that's a 2-0 for Mango. I hate the little flash on the mouse when I click. That's probably really annoying for you guys, eh? Sorry, not sorry. Okay. Miss Muter and Bluest Boy up next. Or Nostramus. I stopped betting a while ago. I started off the day with 30 chips. I got 2,000 now. So I did pretty good. Bluest Boy. Okay. So that goes to the monkey. Ooh, banana. That's not even the intelligence monkey. Okay, predictions live. Who do you like? I always thought it was really funny that apes have like extremely low intelligence gains. Because like the joke there is that like monkeys are dumb, right? Compared to humans. But like monkeys are like very intelligent compared to everything else. The low intelligence is only comparative, like at the highest level, you know? Isopop and Kabutaku loses that one. Sorry, I'm filling in some of the brackets that I forgot. And Bellyflop and Banana Blade. A lot of 2-0s. Okay, so Nostramus and Mango. Mango gets that win. Here we go. Bluest Boy versus Miss Muter. Game 1. Head Assault 54%. Hits the straight. 2 in a row. Second one doesn't knock down, though. Twiddling 2, 52%. It's going to land. A crit will kill here. Doesn't get the crit. Almost kills without it. Leaping kick, 56%. He misses it. 1-2 punch, 65%. Ooh, big crit. We got 8 life and we got 25 life. Goes for another twiddling 2. Does not need to risk it, but it does. Miss Muter's gonna win game 1. But apes compared to worms, you know, feel that. Man, I love worm. I gotta upload, we were talking about it earlier. In DX, you can get some monsters that have like insanely strange stats. And I got a... This is insane. They just landed Big Bang and Rushing Punch back to back while I'm trying to explain this. Anyway, I got a Worm Naga with extremely low stats. And played through Monster Rancher 1 with it as my first monster. And it was pretty funny. Headbutt lands. Miss Muter's going to take that 2-0. Damn. Love when monsters have the same life. Makes napkin math on percentages much easier on the fly. It really is. Yeah, it definitely helps. I didn't mean to do that. That's a 2-0. We're giving up. Okay, so Critter Dead and a Wookie. 2 monsters that completely flew through their last sets. Okay, predictions live. Who do you like? That was a quick 2-0. Things are definitely speeding up after a pretty slow first half of the match, half of the tournament. And 50-50 on the bets. Oh, I lied. Big bets at the end for Critter Dead, 62%. Watching from work, will be in and out. Who was your monster today? I forget who you raised. Can't remember who Blood Spectre's monster was, but oh, Chimpan A? Yeah, he went 1 and 2. He lost to Mango. Lost to a really good monster. Today was all killers, so there's nothing wrong with going 0 and 1 and 2. He did better than me. Slash Cloud's gonna miss at 61. Whittling 2 with the extremely low chance to hit. He swings it anyway. He doesn't care. And beautiful Mew representing for her breed. She's doing a good job. Sally Bones still in winners though, right? Yeah, I do believe. Yeah, Sally Bones in top 8. A Wookie goes down. You got a win at least? Yes, you did. I know shame in losing to a Wookie. Who's a build you'd like to make yourself? A Wookie's a pretty good build. I mean, it's just the same Mew build as everyone else, but it's a good build. Sally Bones is a show-off. Sally Bones is the type of monster to run 100 less power, run into a tank, and just not get hit, so it wins anyway. Anyway, game 3. Here we go. These are market improvements for me, hell yeah. Nowhere to go but up, you know? Losing because of foolery was trash, that was rough, yeah. That was pretty bad. At Assault again, 2 in a row misses. Critter dead with a massive guts lead. Great chance to hit. Oh boy, here we go. Drill Claw misses. It's the Twiddling 38%. Almost no damage because Critter dead has those guts saved up. Look at that, I was talking about it. You save up guts, you take less damage. 947, big ass crit on that. Critter dead is gonna win it. I put 500 in on the doll just because of how crazy the odds were. Isopop and Banana Blade up next. Okay. So that goes to crit or dead. Okay, here we go. Another cat dog fight. Was that other one a cat dog fight or is it a cat fight? It was a dog doll of a cat. Hard to say. Crit or dead with a 2-1. Okay. Winner of this has to fight Gin and Juice. That's gonna be a fun match too. Does look like a hillbilly. I don't know a single hillbilly who looks like that. You guys were saying it looks like a banana, it looks like a hillbilly. You guys don't know what things look like. You guys are nuts. Roar at 33. Misses it. Look at Banana Blade staring him down. Really weirds you out. He's pretty funny. I like the little bald spot on top he's got. Thrust Claw lands. He's like, it looks like a smooth man. You know he does. He is a smooth little man. 191 damage. Not a lot, but massive withering. There's the anger proc. So he's got better guts regen, better withering, better ingredients. Papa John's. Also has a higher chance to get hit. Homie Simpson reduced features. Oh god. Oh, the crit doesn't kill. Doesn't even knock him down. Maybe that move doesn't knock down. Ice Bomb's gonna land right in your noggin. Isopop with 5 seconds left wins it. Like a Psyduck with a tiny head. Yeah, it's like they removed the beak. It's like that the Daffy Duck cartoon where the beak gets spun around to the back. Misses the Phantom Claw at 67%. 271. Ooh, Drill Claw, big damage, big ass crit there. He finally crits. I don't think he's crit all night. The Power Ice Bomb's gonna fucking take it though. I called it. He didn't even need the crit. 800 damage, Isopop wins. Didn't actually mean to misspell his name into Homie Simpson. Homie. Well, you did. Okay. We are now in our top 8 qualifiers. This freaking name again. This freaking name. What is this? Keyboard spam. And Mango. Winner of this makes top 8. Loser gets 9th. Yeah, predictions live. Who do you like? There's a bit of luck. You need it. You need a bit of luck to make it happen. Banana Blade did pretty well. What did he do? He went 1, 2, 2 and 2. There you go. On a night like tonight, on a day like today, he gets it. What's our prediction looking like? 70-30. Holy shit. Never mind. It's 50-50. I lied. It's back to 70-30. You guys are nuts. Maybe I should bet again. I'm technically up. I'm technically super up. But I did lose pretty big on that last one. Okay, here we go. What's the Welsh name? It's not actually Welsh. Everybody said that though, but Mojo just made a portmanteau of all the battle specials it has. So I assume it's Grit, Will, Fury, and Death. I don't know what the DTH is. Anyway. It does look Welsh. Mango loses game 1. Losing bets for 3 fights now. I haven't bet in the last 4 fights, so I've been kind of... DTH is down to harm. Oh, no. Oh, watch out, Mango. It's right in his name. Oh, God. 500 damage on the basic tech into the dash slash? Look at that combo. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? It's over. The Welshman moves on. Can't stop the Welsh. Hollies and Miss Muter, we got another Mew for Hollies to fight. Hollies beat Twiddle Me This, lost to Sally Bones, now has to fight Miss Muter. 4 Mews in the bracket, and it has to fight 3. 50-50 on the matchup so far. Okay, so that goes to Durahan. Who do you like? So does the matchup scare you? That Withering sucks? It's really bad in this matchup. It really is. Okay. Pretty big on Sally Bones. You know, it's about even. Got about 5 seconds left in the bet. Where am I going to go? I'm going to do a little baby bet. Twiddling 2 opener, 44% misses. All in? Oh boy. Guard, hurry. I don't know what the T. Maybe he's got a lot. I can just check. I can just check with the advanced viewer. I have it open right now. Oh, big damage, big withering. 2 in a row? All your guts are gone. All of them. Miss Muter just for the name. It's a good name. Hollies is a pretty good name too. It's basic, but, you know, it gets the point across. It delivers what it promises. Whittling 49%, misses it. Hollies still has this in the bag. Telekinesis 74%, just needs to use it. Misses though, oh boy. Miss Muter's got a shot. High crit build, and Hurry doubles the crit rate on all of its techs. Is it going to do anything? It's not going to do anything, though. Hollies is going to win game 1. Makeup sessions are not a fight. Not if you're doing them correctly. That's a good point. Muter like murder, right? Yeah. Hurry Bug? Hurry Bug only counts if you win, because the time has to not run out. If time doesn't hit 0, and your monster doesn't get KO'd, you won't have to worry about the bug. Or you will have to worry about the bug. One or the other. The only stipulations... Oh my god, the double I-beam, and there's the grit. The only stipulations are that your monster is still alive and time hasn't run out. Hits the headbutt, gets the KO, the grit comeback. Don't get name Hollies. Who has Poritoka? Who has the only white Suezo in Monster Rancher 2. I-Beam's gonna miss 44%. Ooh, hits the Twiddling. Big damage, 620. Lick is gonna land. Not a lot of damage, but a lot of withering. Tesca, yeah. Oh man. Who's that guy at the beginning of Monster Rancher 1 who, like, is basically like, oh, don't worry about her, she's just a girl, or whatever he says, like, oh, she's like very, like, she doesn't know her place yet, or something like that. No, it's not Pabs. It's a guy, he's got like slick back hair and like a widow's peak. He looks like round Vegeta, I think is the easiest way to explain him. Tango and Critter Dead up next. Miss Muter wins that one, and I lose a little bit of chips. Not that I wanted Miss Muter to lose or anything like that. Oh, we got a Cato fight? Intelligence Cato versus Power Cato. He's like the commissioner or something, yeah. The chairman. I think Holly's was a smart bet. I don't know if there was a smart bet. It felt pretty 50-50 to me. I didn't bet much. Got 500 on Critter Dead and nothing. Got 10. Oh god. 97% odds on Critter Dead. 5-to-1 odds? You guys think it's that bad? 3-to-1? Oh, it shifted at the very end. I do think Critter Dead has the advantage. He's the undercat. You just like big payout. I know. It happened to me too, Refineries. I bet on Tango thinking it was going to be the underdog, and then it's only a 2.2 times payout now. Ooh, hits the Twister Claw. Procs power though, so, you know. All that work for nothing. GG's. Doesn't kill! Oh boy. There's the real proc though. Goes for it again. It hits again. It's gonna do a shit ton of damage and withering. 999. Oh my god. Recency bias. We all saw Critter Dead Wreck House. I mean, it's also a better build. It's a lot less risky. I prefer Intelligence Cato, but I don't think it's as good. Like, out of these two builds, Tango is my favorite, but I don't know. Power Cato is so cool too, though. Thrust Claw 58, it's going to land big damage on the crit there. Twister Claw hits, not enough to kill. Bolt at 43, very cheap. Thrust Claw 58, it lands. Do we see a grit? We do not. Critter Dead's gonna win that one. I only put 100 in because I thought that was gonna be a hard matchup for him. Okay, and Gin and Juice versus Isopop. I don't know what it is. Isopop always takes a longer time to search for. Like, the game itself takes longer to search. This one's gonna be fun. This is gonna be something. Every time I think I'm gonna get big odds, some big spender balances the board. They don't, yeah. Going for odds isn't always a good call because of that. Damn, speaking of odds, 7-to-1 right now. Fuck it. I'm gonna put half my chips in, most of my chips in. Bet 2/3 of my chips. Either way, I'm still up on the day. Roar at 33%. It misses. Roll Salt at 42, that's gonna miss as well. So there you go. You got the withering without the withering, you know? Oh boy. Nobody's got any guts to spend. Hits the scratch, doesn't do any damage. Brow hit lands 400 damage, doesn't even knock the pup down. It never will, but it's pretty funny. Just like thinking that, imagine getting hit so hard and like you don't fall down and you're just thinking like, oh god, I'm almost dead. But like your legs don't even shake, you're still good. Gin and Juice wins game 1. Not seen the skin before. It was a Monster Farm 2 only, and then they brought it over in the port. Oh my god, the roll assault? GG's. Well, that'll do it. Gin and Juice. I bet big on that? Hell yeah. We're eating tonight. We're getting red lobster. Okay, I love how that's like the fancy thing. Let me just update bracket real quick, because we are going into top 8. Okay, let's take a look at the bracket and how it stands currently. Shaken, not stirred? Damn, smashed, not shaken. That's a Gin smash if I've ever seen one. Sally Bones and Tramp Sam and Lob Zombie and Passion still hanging out in winner's side. And down in loser's side, we got this jumble. And we got Miss Muter versus Crit or Dead and Gin and Juice. I'm gonna go get some more water, and we will be right back in just a minute. Okay. So. Predictions live. Who do you like? Sorry for lying like that. We gotta try a little bit harder. Battle Smasher's on the works. Tramp's so cute. He's adorable. Look at him. He just wants to get you to work on time. Also, I don't know what it is about Mummu's card art, like this filter it has on it that makes it look like a painting that no other card in the entire game has. Looks really cool. Spiral Rush. Oh my god. It always looks like it's gonna hit until it doesn't. Missed the head assault. Missed the giant whip at 41. Excuse me. Sneezy. Express Worm is adorable. Yeah, I really like Express Worm too. Kamikaze at 74. Oh, 420. Big old damage there. Headbutt at 50-50. Twiddling 45. That's going to land. Crits for 434. They're both in the green. Tramp Sam not quite in power range. I think Tramp Sam has anger though. Sally Bones has power, I do believe. Giant Whip's going to miss at 44. Goes for a Spiral Rush again. Lands this time. Crits for 649 damage. There's the grit. She's going to have about 1 second to attack. Can't she do anything? She could, but she didn't. She did not. She did not. Okay, game 2. Oh, I'm getting hair in my mouth. It's from the clothes my my wife's making for bacon. Little fuzzies. Only she had a Tekken slot for it. I know, right? Scratch is gonna land. Decent damage there. There's the anger. Another scratch won't kill. Puts him in the yellow. Just has a huge guts lead now. Spiral Rush at 51%. That's going to miss. He hasn't used Meteor Drive. I was hoping I could will that into existence by mentioning it. That tends to happen when I say things. But it did not. Base attack hits. Missed the second one. Wonder how the Stooges is doing today. Been a while since we've seen the Stooges, you know? Damn, Sally Bones gonna win game 2. Look at that strong basic tech go. He's doing it. I need to say it louder. I need to yell it. He hasn't used it! That's me fake yelling. Spiral Rush! Hits again, goddamn! That move doing work for Tramp Sam. Whittling 2 though, this is gonna land as well. Ooh, 475 would have killed on a crit, but it did not crit. Great critical hit chance, but it just didn't happen. Whittling 2. Ooh, the leaping kick misses. Tramp Sam with a pretty big guts lead misses the 2 swings. I'm pretty sure that hit. I'm pretty sure she'd be out in flag football on that. Ooh, 600 damage on the Spiral Rush. Once again, another grit. We need more JP monsters so we know who to bet on. He's coming up. Wait, is he out? No, he's in winners, right? Yeah. He's fighting next. 2 swings is going to land. Tramp Sam is going to win that one and move on to winners finals. Guaranteed 3rd place at the absolute worst. Almost 100% sure Round Vegeta doesn't have a name. They never refer to him as anything in the games. Yeah, I don't think he has an actual name. We were talking about this on stream a while ago. So he will just be known as Round Vegeta. Lob Zombie and Passion up next. Okay. So that goes to Tramp Sam. Predictions live. Who do you like? My voice cracked there. Little train dude is gonna. It's now your absolute favorite in this whole game. It's pretty cool. I'm a fan of Color Pandora in general. But that one's really neat. That one and the dice one are both really cool. I love the dice Color Pandora. Maybe the wiki has the answer? Don't say that. Don't trick people into going to the wiki. Oh, submission's closed. I didn't get my bet in time. That's okay. I was like, in this game, Knight can fight a dog and an ape can fight a train, you know? An eyeball can fight the Joker baby. Hits long punch. Big damage. Just a basic tech. Shit's so powerful, though. Spit misses. Ooh, misses the claw assault. Punch misses as well. Passion got a little bit of a guts lead. Hits the telekinesis. It's going to keep that guts lead after landing it. Ooh, pretty even on the life as well. Lob Zombie with a very slight advantage. Pushes him back in the I-beam range. Goes for another telekinesis. It lands. No crit this time. Wouldn't have killed either way. Goes for the claw assault to finish it off, but misses it. Lob Zombie still has the guts lead. What's he going to do? Punch. Miss at 61. Can't land these 60s. Long punch still at 58. Misses the spit at 59. Passion can't land him either. I-beam's going to miss. Lob Zombie needs to swing here. Passion's got a pretty commanding lead. But I'm pretty sure anything he hits with will give him the win, and that's exactly what we see. I think that's the first time Passion has a grit today. Or a white Suezo in general has a grit today. Look at that. Down to the wire, but no KO. Game number 2. I-beam 41%. Swings it, misses. Claw assault's gonna miss as well. Didn't even know White Suezo had grit? Yeah, he does. He's definitely the best intelligent Suezo. Punch at 64. He hits it. 262 damage. Decent amount. Goes for it again. Hits it a second time. Still has 37 guts. He can still swing down if he wants. I-beam at 44 is going to land, though, 740, but there's another grit on the Selketo. Still hanging in. Oh, the 68 miss on telekinesis. That was the perfect play from Passion. But now Lob Zombie's got a chance to win it. Got a chance. He hits it. Just punching his way to victory. Lob Zombie in winners finals, not grand finals. I'm getting ahead of myself. Guaranteed top 3. Has not lost yet. Okay. So, now we go to our loser side. We got Griff. And we got Miss Muter. That went to the Arrowhead. Predictions live, make your bets. JP with the Jinx, yep. Why was everyone dodging so much? That shit was crazy, man. That was classic Monster Rancher. 60%? Nah. Has there been a monster named Razzle Dazzle? I feel like it should be the thing. Give him the old razzle dazzle. I feel like that'd be a really good name for what's his name from Monster Rancher 1? Doodle. Given his moveset. Swing gets him with the swing. 500 damage, big ass damage. But Miss Muter still hanging in there, twiddling too. Trying to do much of the same, but misses. Griff in a pretty good spot. He's got charge? He hasn't landed. He hasn't even used charge yet. I didn't even know he had it. There wasn't much I'm paying attention. Million stab, 68%. Good move to finish it off. He lands it. There's the grit though. His Muse won't go down. Headbutt at 50. It misses. Smart Durahan not to use it. Oh shit, the rushing punch, the grit comeback. Oh my god. Holy crap, I did not expect that. Game 2. Whittling 2 opener, that misses Griff with a 30 guts lead. What's he gonna do with it? He's got jumping stab too, bro. This guy's got all the sharp attacks, holy shit. You do Bajarl if you had to name a monster Razzle Dazzle, that'd be good too. Here's the jumping stab, a move we never see, and it lands on the first time it's been used ever in the history of DX. Griff wins it. Game 2. So we're on to game 3. Rubber match, here we go. Who'd you bet on? Are you shaking? Another jumping stab, 2 for 2, another crit. He loves critting. His favorite thing to do. Oh boy, here I go critting again. This is the rushing punch on the 50-50. That's pretty classic. Headbutt at 50-50 as well. That's going to whiff Griff in a pretty good spot. Cut in 2 at 55. Lands it. And that's it. He gets it. He's moving on. So that means that is a 7th place finish for Miss Muter. Crit or Dead and Gin and Juice up next. Okay, so Durahan's moving up. Mew gets top 8 regardless. So we had 2 Mews in top 8, that's pretty good. If you're a fan of Mew, like me. Crit or Dead and Gin and Juice. Who do you like? All the Mews starting to crash out. They've got as far as they can go. Sallybone's still waiting to fight the winner of this. We got 1 left. Use text feel a bit expensive for me for its gust rate. Yeah, but the crit rate is what sells it. Okay. Cross match 35%. Good opener. 655 damage. Drill Claw misses. Misses again. Gin and Juice with his cheese feet just chilling. Brow hit. Misses at 49. You'd never suspect he's got little roller skates under there. He's got Heelys. Helps him get out of the way quicker. It's the brow smash again, though. Thrust Claw 56. Can't hit him. Punch. Just swinging the cheap stuff, hoping for a KO. Lands it. Gin and Juice, 1 win away from moving on to top 6. I wish he had a bow tie like he did in his card. Oh, he goes for the roll assault. This might be it. 50-50 on the turn assault. 416 big damage. Claw combo at 43. It pushes him away, but doesn't do anything. Claw assault again. 2 in a row. That's it. Crit or Dead wins game number 2. Into game 3. Here we go. I think it's a ribbon. This is definitely a bow tie. Like, it might be a ribbon, but, like, what is a bow tie if not a ribbon, you know? Ooh. 389. Now it's a half health. Brow Smash at 40%. It misses. Tries to flick that cat to the moon and it does not work. You went big. You went EA big. Misses the brow hit. Critter dead. Had a rough game 1 and then just has not got hit by anything since. Brow hit 43. There you go. Ties things up. Gin and Juice with a slight lead. Drill Claw is going to miss at 53. Oh no. Heavy kick. Hell yeah. You love to see it. Oh my god. If you're gonna lose, at least do the kick. There you go. You got the kick. 2 in a row? Yeah. Hell yeah. The game doesn't know what happens when that goes on. Expand the cheese. Brow hits. 42%. It lands. Oh my god. Gin and Juice is gonna win it. He wins it. I don't think I bet on this one. I think I ran out of time. Gin and Juice moving on to top 6. Just doing golem things. Just hitting brow hit. That's all you need. Passion and Griff up next. Okay. That goes to the Golem. Prediction is live. Who do you like here? The little Durhan who could? Or Desuezo, who dodges everything? I feel like calling a bow tie a ribbon is dishonest. Bro, giving somebody $5 change when you're supposed to give them $10 is dishonest. Calling a bow tie a ribbon is inconsequential. It's like calling Snake a sack of innards. I don't even know where to begin with that analogy. We're just gonna move on. You're crazy though. You're crazy. A bow tie is a ribbon you put on your neck. Coffee is bean soup. It's bean broth. It is bean broth. Think a monster that capitalizes on JP luck factor? You mean every one of your monsters? We're not all sacks of innards? Are we not all? Oh, I see what you're saying. Is a tie in a wizard not also a ribbon? Sure. Some one life shit. You build incredibly risky builds already. I don't know if you need to go any more ham than you do. Is a belt a ribbon? If you tied it in a bow, it would be. 3 bean soup, hell yeah. Telekinesis with the double. Okay, who won game 1? I was busy arguing with you guys. Pop-Tarts are just sweet ravioli. I saw one thing. There was this tweet about how Passion got game 1. Well, he got game 2 too. This thing about, I don't know. I've been doing my best to like not get sucked into stupid Twitter drama and everything lately. I've been much happier without it. But this one person was talking about how Gen Xers were like, "Oh, don't worry, millennials. We've dealt with threat of nuclear war. We got your back. We know you don't know what war is like, but we got your back," which is very funny because, like, as someone who was born in 1990, I have literally not been alive and cognizant as a human being at a time when, like, the U.S. was not at war with someone. Like, that's just silly. But one of the responses when we were talking about it was it said something like, "Don't worry, guys, we read Tech War while we were eating cold Pop-Tarts," or something like that. Like, it doesn't matter. But one of the responses was like, "Do they not know that we know how to microwave Pop-Tarts?" And I was like, wait, hold up, what the fuck? Microwaving Pop-Tarts? Like, you don't put them in the toaster? Like, hold on, I think that might just only be you. Like, am I the only one who, like, puts Pop-Tarts in the actual toaster? Like, and they said it so incredulously, too. Like, how dare they not realize that we know how to cook Pop-Tarts in the microwave? It's like, what the fuck? What's going on Twitter? We gotta get our best men and women on that to, you know, figure out what's going on over there. Is Corey in the house and this guy? Yeah, it is. Oh my god, Gin and Juice with a one-hit KO. That's what he do. No toaster, so you have to use the griddle? Okay, that's still fine though, right? Pop-Tarts raw? No, there's nothing wrong with it. Eating them cold. You find out people microwave water to make tea? I guess if you don't have a kettle, I suppose. But it's so strange. It's so foreign to me. Yeah, I'll eat Pop-Tarts if they're not cooked. It's the same thing. I've definitely used a microwave to heat up coffee once it's gone cold, but I've never done it to like boil the water. Cross smash 33, it hits again. Doesn't kill though. Sally Bones is still in this tournament. Eat them frozen? I mean, it's candy essentially. It's not like you need to cook it to fix it, or like, it's not like it needs to be cooked, you know? The punch, the double punch. Or warm up Pop-Tarts and slap some ice cream between them and go wild? No, I have not. Never had a Pop-Tart? Oh no. Well, you're probably better for it. Making tea, cocoa cider. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. It's just... The concept of microwaving a Pop-Tart was very strange to me, because I feel like they'd get really soggy. And, like, the implication that that was how everyone did it was, like, completely batshit to me. It was so funny. Yeah, head salt. 56%, half health. Oh, 621. Pop-Tarts are disgusting anyway. Like I said, it's just candy. It's no toaster strudel, you know? Punch lands. Gin and Juice moving on to top 4. Sally Bones peaks at 5th. Pretty good night for the Muse, except for mine. Gin and Juice moving on. So, Passion and Gin and Juice up next. This is losers, semis. I think they still see Brow Smash and they're like, that's so risky. Like, why did you risk it on that? And the thing is, it wins you the game if it lands. Like, 9 times out of the 10, you just straight up win. So it's a 35% chance to just instantly win for essentially Dragon's trample cost, and also has a really good chance to crit. Okay, so that went to Gin and Juice. It's like trample's a good move for the same reason. Risky in a vacuum. Bajarl Hook is risky, but man, and yeah, that's a good point. We got 10 on both sides on the chips. Big spenders, big spender. Brow Smashes the Monster Rancher's Fissures to Pokemon. I think it's less risky than that. Fissure takes your opponent's speed into consideration. This does not. I guess it does technically, but I'm going to bet a little bit. Poke is only risky if the opponent has speed. Yeah, if your opponent doesn't have speed. See, that's a perfect example of a build that's just like, look, the meta is this way. I'm just going to do the thing that beats the meta. And it's fantastic. I don't know why I bet against this Golem. I think I did it for the odds. And also to curse JP. Oh shit, look at that. Gin and Juice. 8 seconds, trying to get me to bet on time. 8-second round, GG's. Gin and Juice sitting in losers finals. Has to fight the loser of this next matchup, Tramp Sam and Lob Zombie. Okay, prediction is live. Who do you like? I'm telling you, we're talking about the risk, the inherent risk in that move. That happens. What's the Brow Smash answer? Don't get hit. The answer is having a 70% chance to miss. It's risky. It's great, but it is risky. Grass Smash is a mix-up. It's unblockable. Can't stop it. It's a mix-up. Oh my god. I love how that's become a thing in the chat. Okay, here we go. Lob Zombie and Tram Sam. 2 swings, 58% misses. Trams right? Hell yeah. Lob Zombie misses. Tram Sam misses. Giant Whip at 41. That's gonna land. Puts him in the yellow. Ooh, 2 swings. Follow-up misses as well. This last year chips. He's going big for you. He wants that meteor drive. Doesn't have enough guts though. Giant Whip at 40. It misses. Lob Zombie with the long punch miss. Giant Whip with the miss as well. Nobody can land anything. This is the Lob Zombie way. Hits the punch, knocks down Tram Sam. Just build in time though. Tail swing 58. Another punch lands. Lob Zombie still behind though. Another Giant Whip, another miss. Oh boy, another one. He's just swinging it. Finally lands one. Oh my god. JP, that's some fucking word salad, JP. Okay, Spiral Rush lands, puts him in the yellow. Long punch is going to miss. Tram Sam 1 or 2 swings potentially away from winning this. There's the Giant Whip at 41. It misses again. We shouldn't hit 2 bad bitches against each other like this. Oh no. I didn't even get timed out. Brother, it's a lot harder now that I'm not using Streamlabs anymore. You're lucky. Base attack miss at 54. Colossal's gonna miss at 56. Nobody can land anything. Kamikaze at 69%. That's going to finish him off. Do we see a grit? We do not. Tram Sam going on to Grands. A lot better than the 0-2 last time. See? You too can go 0-2 and then win the whole tournament. So we got Lob Zombie. I love how the only reason we're going to finish before midnight is because we had like so many matches at the very end that were quick 2-0s. Lob Zombie and Gin and Juice. We were so far behind schedule because every match was going to game 3. Every match was going in time. Every time. And now we got this. Okay, so, damn, big bet on Lob Zombie there. Predictions live, who do you like? Potentially the second last bet of the night. Do I just go all in? Points don't matter for me. Like, I have unlimited channel points already. I've got 2,000. Oh, my phone died. I can't go all in. Whatever. So, my phone's dead. I can't do any more betting. I started off the night with 30. I ended up with 2,400. So, I did pretty good. I did pretty good for myself. If I do say so. 2 Terrors, Roll Assault, 34%. Holy Christ. Yeah, starting in slot 3 is really bad for Gin and Juice in this matchup. I can redeem 1 set 4 disc. Wow. Wow. But that's just from one night. Imagine if I just had my phone on while I was watching the stream. Long Punch is going to finish that off. Oh my god. 18-second match. Gin and Juice. Roll Assault's gonna land. We got a game 3 coming up. You made like almost 10k today. I've seen the way you've been betting. I don't know if I believe that. Oh, he goes for it again. 3 round start Roll Assaults. Lands 1 of the 3. Does have a 34% chance to hit. So, you know, that lines up. That's how math works. That's how Mafia works. Not sure exactly what redeeming the discs does. Bank camp points in case you want to do that in the future. If you collect all of them, you get a prize. That's what it is. And the long punch, do we see a grit? We do not. Lob Zombie, he wins it. He wins it. He's moving on. So we got a rematch of what we just saw, Tram Sam and Lob Zombie. Tram Sam with the 2-0. And now Lob Zombie's back. Gin and Juice with a 2-0 there, and then Lob Zombie with the 2-0. So, like, damn, this is going really quick. We're in grand finals now. Olive Top Tram Ram, that's not right. Tramza. All of top 8 has, or even all of top 12 has happened in like 30 minutes, which is nuts. Lob Zombie. Okay. The rematch of the rematch. Who do you like here? This is just for set 1. If Lob Zombie does win, we have to reset bracket, and they will fight a second time. So this is just for the first bet. Did not expect to have a shot at winning a second tourney so close to the first one. A good build is a good build. You have a good build, sometimes you just lose. We got like Nostramus and Toe Jam, and well, I guess Nostramus ended up doing okay, but like Toe Jam, Tipper, F Smash, both very, very strong, and they went 0-2 today. My monster went 0-2. A lot of good monsters went 0-2 today. Just like your monster went 0-2 last time. Wow, Assault 54 misses. Giant Whip. Punch misses as well. What do we see? A Tail Swing. I think that's the first Tail Swing we've seen. 2 in a row? Bonking them. Tramp Sam gang, where you at? Beep boop. There's the anger. It's another Tail Swing. That's all he wants now. 2 swings? Use 3. He's like, I'm gonna make it 5. But he misses it. He does miss it. He do be missing though. Long Punch at 56% misses Tramp Sam with 60 guts. Face Attack at 60%. Whiffs that one. I love how they have little fans on top. They're thinking about the cooling aspect, you know? Hey, Sabuchi! Thank you for the raid. Hope your stream went well. I don't know what it is. Sometimes the host sound effect goes off, and not the actual raid one. But thank you for that. Shy Guy 210, thank you for the follow. Lob Zombie is gonna win game 1. We're doing a little bit of Monster Rancher tournament. We're in grand finals right now. It's a weekly tournament. We got Lob Zombie, Tramp Sam. Lob Zombie's up 1-0. If he wins this one, he resets bracket, because it is double elim. Tramp Sam goes for the Kamikaze, misses at 150. Face Attack at 50, lands a little bit of damage. So if you've never watched Monster Rancher before, this is basically like a Tamagotchi or like Chow Garden or something like that. And it's like salty bets. We bet on these. Oh shit! Lob Zombie's gonna reset the bracket. Look at that. Goes to the Lobster. Prediction is live for round 2. Here we go. Can he do it again? Can he do the thing? He do be winning. He do be landing hits though. Okay. 10 seconds left. Get those bets in. It was time for Thomas to leave. He had seen everything except for the victory circle. Except for the winner circle. Is that the very delayed? Yeah. Extreme. Thank you. Thank you, Stream Elements. Appreciate it. Well, we got 2. We got 2 alerts for it. There we go. Claw Assault gonna land. Good opener. Ooh, Spiral Rush. 1-hit kill? God damn. Lob Zombie gonna eat all your chicks and then lick the salt off its claws? Maybe not. We got the host and we got the raid. Giant Whip at 40% misses it though. First time you ever seen that? Like where it was late? Or do you mean the kill? The 1-hit kill? Yeah, because Spiral Rush doesn't normally like straight up kill. You're losing the stream? Oh no, the double punch! Lob Zombie forcing a game 3, so it comes down to this. Spiral Rush Oko. It does have the high crit chance though, so it's possible. And a lot of betting, I'm actually even at the same amount you started at. Well, you know, nothing wrong with the wash. Oh my god, the crit Claw Assault pushes him into Spiral Rush range. What's he going to go for? Kamikaze, 72%. It lands. Look at that, just like that. They're both about 1 hit away, 1 crit away. Spiral Rush will kill. Giant Whip will kill. Punch probably will on a crit. Misses the Giant Whip. Lob Zombie with a 30 guts lead. Long Punch at 62. It lands. It crits for 518. Lob Zombie is the champ. Tramp Sam is going down in history as probably the best boost from 1 week to the other. 0-2 last week. Gets 2nd place this week. Lob Zombie, undefeated though. Nobody can stop these lobsters. Look at that. He's just got basics. He didn't have to fight a single tank. Right? Yeah, no, he didn't have to fight a single tank. This this would have gone very differently, I think, if he had to fight anybody who could tank a hit. But he didn't. So that, sometimes, you know, you just get the bracket luck. Not a lot of tanks in this division? No, they're not. So it's not like it was a super bad pick or anything like that. Terratuso, thank you for the follow. Let's take a look at bracket and see how we ended up this way. Yeah, Laser made a good call on the meta, and it worked out for him. Chances were he wasn't going to have to fight a lot of tanks, and today he had to fight literally none. Okay, so go all the way up here. I think I have a better way to look at this yet. End the tournament. We'll take a look at the standings. Yeah, bracket, exclamation mark bracket if you want to see for yourself. But here's what we're looking at. Look at that. Tram Sam 6-1, Lob Zombie 6-2. Oh, I put it the wrong way. Lob Zombie's the winner. Oh, it flipped it. Whatever. It doesn't matter. I know what it was.